Right, guys, welcome to today's epic encounter between the Springboks and the All Blacks from Nelspruit at the Mbombela Stadium. So, as you guys all know, this is the start of the Rugby Championship, and we're hosting the All Blacks in the first test of two that is coming up. So, this week we're playing them at the Mbombela, and next week it is in Johannesburg. So, welcome to each and every one of you watching today. We are going to start off quickly with the comment section. And Kunrad Koning says, I hope they sing the national anthem just as loud as they did against Wales, or even louder. Gave me goosebumps. And then Mimania says, oh, so how's it going, guys? It's been a while. We've had a pause in the rugby internationals for a couple of weeks now. And I still haven't been able to sort out all the problems that I had with the technical issues, but it's there now, and at least you guys can see me today. But unfortunately, no background. So we've got a little dartboard behind us, and I'll keep you guys up to date with everything that is happening in this game today. Eric Davison says, "Hello, everyone, come in the champs," and then Mark Dunphy says, "Greetings from Southeast Asia." So let me know in the comment section where you guys are from. Again, this is going to be a massive game. We're about 45 minutes away from kickoff in this epic encounter. So it's going to be really great just to go through what the team lineups and how things have turned out in the last couple of weeks as well. Kevin Lynn says, how's it, Guru? Greetings from the island. Wow, this is going to be an amazing test match. South Africa must not underestimate the All Blacks. I don't think there's ever a time that we can ever underestimate the All Blacks at any given time. Yes, they've lost two tests now in a row to Ireland. They lost to France last year, and they've lost to Ireland as well last year. But either way, it is going to be an epic encounter. And as you guys know, there's not a lot of difference between the two sides. In the last, I think, 6 or 8 games between the two sides. Sakabula says, go Bokke. Eric Davison says, come on, the champs. And then Alvin Jacobs asked, what time is the kickoff? So the kickoff starts at 5:05 today, and it's going to be a massive one. Dean says, hello, Guru, from the Scotland. And then Sakabula says, Guru, I am from South Africa. LOL. Yeah, so a lot of support there. And then Mark Dunphy says he's from Bali. And then also we've got Polake, who says Springboks, okay, I can't understand quite, or can't pronounce it really. So welcome to you on the stream as well. Mark Dunphy says he's from Bali. So we've got a lot of support here, guys. And do press that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. As you guys already know that has been following the channel, we unfortunately do not show any live footage of the game. We only do the commentary. So that is how it is going to go anyway. Reginald says, hi to everyone in the Springbok camp. And then Mark Dunphy says, holiday in Bali. I am Irish. And then Kevin Lynn also saying, I'm currently in Cuba. So a lot of support from around the world. Again, thank you to each and everyone supporting the channel. We are growing steadily into that 8,000 marker for the channel as well, leading up to next year's Rugby World Cup, which is going to be quite epic as well. So without further ado, let's quickly go through and have a look at the Springbok lineup just to start things off for you guys. So for the Springbok, Damian Willemse today, Kirtley Arendse, Lukanya Damian Dialendi, Makazola Mapimpi, Handré Pollard, and Faf de Klerk. So if you look at the side, Damian Willemse have been quite impressive at fullback. He's keeping Billy Leroux out of the starting lineup at the moment, and he's really involved. I still believe that his best position is inside center, and he'll probably grow into that role of utility back down the line for the Springboks. But for now, he has been utilized at fullback and fly off occasionally. So that is where they've got plans for him. Jock Nienaber and Rassie Rasmus clearly got a plan for this guy. And how valuable will this guy be for us next year at the Rugby World Cup, playing in 3 different positions? And I'm quite sure he can even play on the wing as well if needed to. Kirtley Arendse comes in for the injured Cheslin Colby today. It's going to be a big test for this guy. Everybody was hyping him up in that second test against Wales. Unfortunately, I'm not part of the crowd there. I still feel that he's a little bit inexperienced, and it's got nothing to do with the size of Kurtley Arendse. But coming up against the guys like Caleb Clark today, and really only playing in his second test in his career, the game against Wales was basically a test mix what they were trying to do with the youngsters. So this is big. This is against the All Blacks. This is against some of the best players in the world. So let's hope that Kurtley Arendse's selection on that right wing is the right one for the team, and it does bring the magic to the party and really impress us today. Lukanya at the outside centre berth along with Damian Willems, arguably one of the best centre combinations in world rugby at the moment, and looking to see what these two can bring to the party. Defensively, we know they're very sound. Attackively, we know Lukanyam's got the magic. DLND's got the straightforward passing game. So expect that from those two in the midfield. Makazole Mapimpi, try-scoring machine. Will he add to his tally today? That is a big question. I don't think he has been playing in the form that he's supposed to at the moment. So hopefully he's had a couple of weeks off now where he could reassemble, get into his groove, and build a little bit of confidence. But I'm sure Makazole Mapimpi will be right up there for the challenge today. Andre Pollard at 10, along with Faf de Klerk at 9. A good 9 and 10 combination, and certainly one that can win you a game against the All Blacks today. So, yeah, that is the back line so far. Let's go back to the comment section real quickly just to have a look at what the people are saying. Aaron Svus says he's all the way Peru on the line. Then SM says early morning in New Zealand, go the All Blacks. And then S. Rowat says greetings from Hong Kong. Trying to stay up for the game, stuck in quarantine at the moment. Love your commentary and work crew. Thanks so much, Robert. Really appreciate the comment as well. And then Johan van Zyl says 1.5 blood pressure dosage taken. Tuning the pacemaker now. This is going to be big. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely massive, guys. I don't think there's any test that gets bigger than this one, quite frankly. And you can say whatever you want about any other opposition, but this is the game that everybody wants to see. The Springboks up against the All Blacks is the ultimate rugby international out there. Sakabula says this game is going to be epic. Next week is going to be super epic. And then Dominica says this will be a tight match, no doubt about it. And then also SM says All Blacks 13 plus. So unless you know something that we don't, then that is a massive points difference. And then Sakabula says, I'm practicing my breathing techniques. And then Wedge Tiger says, Guru, how are you doing? How do you feel about the game? So my personal opinion is that it could go either way. I don't think we've got a total advantage playing at home. It's not a stadium that we are too familiar with. And certainly one of the stadiums where altitude will not come into the occasion. So the All Blacks will be right up there with us up until the 85th minute, if you can call it that, because they play for 85 minutes, not just for 80 minutes. Stuart Wason says, Go Bokke from RSA. Love the channel and what you provide to us, Guru. Thank you. Definitely going to be a massive game. Clash of the Titans. And I can't make it more clear than I've already done that you don't get a bigger game than the All Blacks versus South Africa. If you go back in history, this is the game that everybody wants to watch. Katima says, don't see Arendse finishing this game, going to be targeted. And then Dominica says, it will come down to discipline and pressure. Chris Jensen says, go Bokke, and thank you, Guru. So, yeah, we do have load shedding here where I'm from, but we've got the generator up and running. So if you do hear a little buzz in the background, that is the generator running at the moment. So we've gone through the back line of the box. Let's quickly go and have a look at the forwards of the Springbok side. And at number 8, you've got Jasper Wiese. At number 7, Peter Steftetway, 6, Siya Kolisi, and also captain of the side, Lodewijk de Jager and Eben Etzebeth in the lock combination. The Titan prop, Frans Malherbe, Malcolm Marx playing his 50th test, and Trevor Nyakane at the loose head prop. So quickly running through this team lineup, Jasper Wiese has proven himself in the 2 tests against Wales. that he deserves to be there in the absence of Duane Vermeulen at the moment. Duane will still probably be another week or two before he will be fully fit and ready to play again. So we are grateful to have the guy like Jasper Wisse to come in and physically be right up there with the likes of Duane Vermeulen. And then obviously, you all know my firm favorite, Evan Roos, not in the starting 23 today, but we've got so much experience for that loose forwards. So definitely we've got Elrich Lowe, Kwagga Smith, all of those guys who can come in at number 8 position. Then Pieter-Steph du Toit now back and firmly in the starting lineup at number 7. He's going to need another big game like he usually does. And if he can have a good run today, we certainly will be right up there with the All Blacks throughout this game. Yeah, look, I think he's proven himself over the course of the years as one of the best loose forwards in world rugby. He might have been out injured for a while now, but definitely do not underestimate Pieter-Steph du Toit. Siya Kolisi, man for the big games, has been a little bit quiet so far this year, but definitely live up to the expectations when asked of him. So I'm expecting him to have a massive game today as captain, leading out the Springbok side, which are probably the favourites to win this game today, and a big ask from him as captain of this side as well. Lood de Jager and Etzebeth, a formidable combination, and really looking to just firmly build on that towards the World Cup. There's guys like Franco Mostert and also Ergia Snyman, who's knocking on that door. Salman Murat, youngsters coming through that want to take their place. So the competition is fresh and it's warm and it's good. So expect another big game from Etzebeth and Lood de Jager today. Frans Malherbe and Trevor Yekani in that prop combination today. What more can you say? Frans Malherbe, solid as always, and probably one of the most underestimated players in South African rugby, which is normally the case with the big boys, unfortunately. And then Trevor Yekani, as always, comes into the side with Kickoff, who will replace him at some stage and bring on a lot more impact from that bench as well. Malcolm Marx, like I said previously, playing in his 50th test match today and expecting him to be absolutely everywhere on the pitch. He's a strong ball carrier. He can steal balls on the ground. He's a third loose forward, really, for the Springboks here today. And just expect him to go All Black side. And we'll go through the All Black lineup in a bit. We've still got the substitutions to come for the box, but let's quickly go through a few more comment sections. Before we do that, then let's just see. Lawrence Rieder says, also, if there ever were a time to break the All Black spirit, it's today by beating them and beat them well. They are so pumped up for this game and their supporters. Absolutely. I mean, the All Blacks are with their backs against the wall, but that is when they are so dangerous. And we've seen it on numerous occasions that these guys bounce back and could even give us a hiding on the day. So anything is possible in this sort of game as well. Daryl says, hello, Guru. How's it, Daryl? And then Basil Lochenberg says, good luck, Bokke, from Souvian in France. Then we also got Stone Hornet, who says, let's go. Johannes Payne says, hi, Guru. How's it going, Johannes? And then also we've got SM, who says, do you think with the All Blacks being the underdogs makes them stronger? So I think I've just answered that question a few minutes ago. You can never underestimate the All Blacks. They're definitely going to come out stronger. Personally, I don't feel their back and forwards are as strong as it can be, but they've got some quality backline players that can rip us to pieces if they are being given the opportunity today. So I'm definitely not underestimating this All Black side. And even being underdogs, they could still give us a hiding. Angela says, I think New Zealand are weak at the moment. Box will take it. Kevin Lynn says, congratulations, Malcolm Marx on his 50th test. What a fantastic game to celebrate your 50th game. Absolutely. And then Johannes Payne says, if Box want to win, Faf must be on his best and kick a little less. So I don't think that is going to be the case, unfortunately, today, because it clearly is the Springbok game plan. It's one that's been tried and tested throughout and one that has worked so far for the Springbok side. But it is true. They will have to start running the game a little bit more. But at the end of the day, it comes down to what Jock Nienaber and his team has got up their sleeves for the side. We all know that the likes of Faf de Klerk with the box kick, Andre Pollard with the up and under, and then also Damian Willemse looking for that tactical kicks down the line throughout this game is going to be high up in the pecking order today. Then Daniel Brown says, good afternoon all. Larry Dean says, it seems that Ireland already broke the All Black spirits. Mark Matruus says, go Bokke. And then also Daniel Brown says, first time drinking DOP in over 2 years. Only drink when a Boks and All Blacks going to be a game to watch. Go Bokke. So, yeah, definitely is an occasion to take out that stuff throughout the day. Brandon Hubert says there's no Kimi International Test Rugby. We should have learned from that Wales tour. And then Dominica says the Boks must respect the All Blacks without giving away too much opportunities. All Blacks will punish us if we slip up. And that's what I said to a friend earlier today. Regardless how good we play, if we're going to make the mistakes, one mistake can cost us the game against this All Black side. We know a little knock-on can turn into a counter-attack from their own try line all the way to ours and really get things going. Rugby itches, come on, Boks. And if I'm not mistaken, bro, you are an All Black supporter. So cheering on the Boks today. So that is quite an interesting comment as well. So let's quickly go and have a look at the Springbok bench for today. A couple of rotations done with Mongi Munambi on the bench today. We know what a quality player he can be for the Springbok side. Lineouts are pretty solid. His ball carrying abilities are pretty solid. And his defensive line is just next to nothing as well. Stephen Kitshoff and Vincent Kok on that bench to provide us with a little bit of oomph going into that second half, surely. And we're about 33 minutes away from kickoff in this important game. So, don't know when they're going to come onto the field. There's Stephen Kitshoff and Vincent Kok. But if you look at the pattern from the Boks in the previous games, we'll probably see them on before halftime or just after halftime. Salman Murat in that lock combination, we spoke about him a little bit earlier, really coming to the front foot as a youngster in the Springbok lineup and learning a lot of, or getting a lot of experience from this as well. Franco Mostert, I'm not too happy with the fact that they're using Franco Mostert as a loose forward at the moment. I purely believe that he's a lock forward and that is where he should be playing at the moment. But clearly they've got other plans for him. He will be as a loose forward and lock on this bench today. Then you've got Kwagga Smith. He's definitely going to provide us with a little bit of magic towards the end of the game. Expect him to steal balls, make those vital tackles, and even get a line break here and there if needed to. And then Jaden Hendrickse and Billy LaRue completing this bench today. Again, going with a 6-2 split. And I'm just worried if there's going to be an injury in the back line, which in these vital test matches between the All Blacks can get very physical. We are going to be in trouble if we're going to lose a backline player. It did happen in the Welsh test, and we saw Jaden Hendrickse slot in at on the left. Well, I think it was Grant Williams who slot in on the wing, and it worked on the day. But we don't want this to happen very often as well. And then Billy LaRue, expect a little bit of magic from him when he comes onto the field. I know he's not a big favorite amongst some of the fans, but so far he's been pretty solid on that bench for the South African side. Right, so leaving that as the Springbok side, we're quickly going to go and have a look at the comment section again. Joey Septon says, I just found your channel. I'm so happy. Thank you. No problem, Joy. Really glad that you found it. And looking forward to some great commentary today. Johannes Payne says, my power went off at 4 o'clock. We'll only see last bit. So, yeah, luckily I've got the generator up and running here, Johannes. So at least I can keep you guys up to date with the scoreline. Then Ben says, salute Box Squad. Nice match build-up. Cheers from Switzerland. And then Reed Nichols says hi as well. Stone Hornet says, will you be showing this game on a live stream? Unfortunately, this is only commentary as in the description and the thumbnail headline. No live footage on the channel, unfortunately, but I will keep you guys up to date with every single moment of this game. I do full out commentary, not just watch the game and comment on certain aspects of the game. I go full out. If you will stay on, Stone, You will find out a little bit later on. Shark Brain says, yes, Guru, like dinge choma by die bar. So no, this is actually at my home. So I'm still busy renovating the room, but getting there and slowly heading into the way it should be looking. But no green screen, unfortunately, today, as it keeps freezing my screen. Lawrence Reda says Ireland wounded them, and then Johannes Bain says, Shark Brain, you put your money on the All Blacks today. And Shark Brain replied and said, yes. I did put my money on the box to score over 2.5 tries. Hopefully, I'm not disappointed. So, yeah, 2.5 tries in an All Black test. It's big. Will we score more than 2 tries? Depends on how the groove go. But personally, I don't see a lot of tries being scored in this game. I think it's going to be penalties and maybe 1 or 2 tries apiece, with maybe the winning side getting in a third try. Right, apologies for that. Just a little break quickly, but let's quickly go and have a look at the All Black side, and we'll start with the back line. And as you guys know, the All Blacks coming off a 2-test defeat to the Irish, winning the first one and then losing the 2 afterwards. So let's quickly go and have a look at the side. Jordie Barrett at fullback, Will Jordan and Caleb Clark on the wings, with Rieko Ioane and David Havili in the centre combination, with Beauden Barrett and Aaron Smith completing the 9 and 10. So if you look at this back line, you look at a quality player in Jordie Barrett. He's there for the goal kicking, probably keeping Will Jordan out of the side, well, away from the 15 jersey at the moment, and allowing him to play out of position just based on the goal kicking at the moment. And it's such a shame that Beauden Barrett's goal kicking has become so poor that they actually have to bring in their brother at fullback to do the goal kicking at the end of the day. That's just my personal opinion. I know people can differ from that, but I do believe that Will Jordan is a much better fullback than Jordie Barrett is at the moment. But Will Jordan slots in on the number 14 jersey. He will be dangerous and he will run at the box. He will try and kick them, those little kicks in behind, and chase them down. So honestly, I hope that the box are ready for Will Jordan and can really come and try and neutralize whatever Will Jordan brings to the party. I do like the centre combination of Rieko Ioane and David Havili at the moment. I think it's a centre combination that can really grow in stature in the next year or two, and it could be very dangerous come the World Cup. We know Rieko Ioane is a out-and-out winger turned outside centre, but it's been a project of the All Blacks to turn him into an outside centre, and it's now starting to deliver as well for this All Black side, along with the Auckland Blues as well. David Havili, fullback turned into a centre, and he's enjoying every second of it so far. So whether they are ready to be a world-class centre combination just yet, we'll have to wait and see. They're up against one of the best combinations today. So we'll find out a little bit later if they can really cut the Springboks to pieces. Then obviously Caleb Clark, very highly rated. And what a test debut season he had a couple of seasons ago. And now he's back after a 2-year absence. And it's like somebody said, it could either backfire or it could work out tremendously for this All Black side today. Obviously, Beauden Barrett at fly off. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a pity that his goal kicking is not up to standard. He's such a quality fly off, and he probably would not have started this game if Richie Mo'unga has not been out injured for a while and now coming back into the side. So it's going to be interesting to see. It basically goes for both Barrett brothers here, because if Will Jordan would have been at 15, I think Richie Mo'unga would have started at 10. But maybe going for a bit of experience and cohesion here in the side. But we'll have to wait and see. And Aaron Smith, probably one of the best scrum offs in world rugby at the moment, slotting down at 9. So let's go back to the comment sections real quickly and just hear what the people have to say about it so far. and we'll see how it's going to go. Right, so Aaron's Bush says, sorry Guru, gaan het Leon kyk op ESPN 3, no problem Aaron's. And then Shark Brain says, Guru's better than having no screen like last time. Yeah, no, it's definitely better to do it this way. And then Wayne Andrews says, come on All Blacks, show the clowns who's boss. So we've got a big All Black supporter here. And then Chris Backer says, hi Guru, I'm happy that it's been able to connect from Portugal, as well as and then also Chris Backer says, have backed the Boks to win, but it's going to be a close call. Yeah, it could go either way today. Katima says, Mumbala rumble in the jungle today. And Shark Brain says, the only person worthy of being in the All Blacks team at the moment is Ardie Savea and Will Jordan. And then also Sia Maleni says, hi, bro. I hope it's going to be a good match for us. Absolutely, Sia. I'm really looking forward to this one. And like I mentioned before, you don't get bigger than this one. Also, Dominico says, good All Black side, but I've seen better. And then Shark Brain says, I definitely see the Boks getting at least 3 tries. So we'll have to wait and see, Shark Brain. It's going to be interesting. Let's go and have a look at the forwards of the All Blacks today. So lining up at front, Ardie Savea, Sam Cane, Akira Uwadi, Scott Barrett, Sam Whitelock, Angus Tarvao, Samisoni Takiao, and George Bauer completing the forwards. And this is one area where I feel the Boks should be dominating them today if we're going to have any chance of winning this as well. Ardie Savea, quality number 8, but is he a better number 7? There's always question marks around him at number 8. I personally prefer him at number 7, but then you'll have to drop Sam Cane, who's not been performing great as captain of the side as well, and a lot of question marks whether he's the best player on the pitch for him as well. So that's the only question marks. Ardie Savea, quality player. Sam Cane just needs to find form and he'll be back. Akira Uwadi, I've always been a big fan of this guy, and yeah, he's started to live up to the expectations along down the line. But as far as a top-class quality player at the moment, I do feel that Hoskins Satutu is probably better than him. So I would have gone with Hoskins Satutu, Ardie Savea, and then also maybe I would have put in Dalton Papali'i there just to work things around. But they've got quality players all around. The likes of, what's the redhead's name? I can't remember him now. If anybody can help me out, the Crusaders loose forward as well. I think he definitely deserves an opportunity in the side. So looking at the lock combination of Scott Barrett and Sam Whitelock, you clearly can see that they're missing the likes of Brodie Retallick today. And it's a real shame that we can't see probably the best lock combination in world rugby up against one of the best lock combinations in world rugby as well. So Scott Barrett, for me, not a world-class player, and Sam Whitelock playing in the number 4 jersey today. I think they're going to have a hard time against Etzebeth and Lua de Jager, but it's probably one of the areas where the Boks can come out victorious today if we do our homework correct. If you look at the forwards, Angus Tarvao and George Bauer, for me, has probably been one of the standout players in this All Black side so far. And it will be interesting to see how he goes up against the likes of Frans Malherbe and then Samisoni Takiao, who I've been watching for a couple of seasons now. Really a very hard-working player and reminds me a lot of Kevin Mialamu as well. So watch out for him as well. Let's quickly go back to the comment sections and hear what people have to say. Johan van Sale says, if the defense is good, flat, well-organized, and the officials are not ruthless on policing the offside line, you have to kick and chase. The people must understand. And then also Jack says, All Blacks going to get hammered, worst team in the history of the team. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of All Blacks teams that probably are right up there with the current squad. I don't think you do get a bad All Black side. Kathy says, load shedding for us at 5. Are you live streaming? So, Kathy, we are only doing the commentary, but not the live footage of the game. So, apologies there. I do have a little bit of flu, so maybe a cough here and there down the line. But we are doing the commentary for the game and no live footage. Audrey Arno says Jordan and Ardy Barrett will be dangerous against us, but we can win if we don't make a lot of mistakes, and that's basically the truth. If we're going to allow the All Blacks to run at us from broken play and unforced turnovers, then we are going to lose this game. Also, Sharks has Marks ever missed a line-out throw? In fact, he has, Shark Brain. I can think of a couple. I can't say the precise game, but he has made a couple. But he's learned a lot since then. Anna-Marie Smith says, hello from Germiston, go Bokke. Ball Hunters love 26-14 South Africa. So there's the first prediction. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you guys think is the score going to be. It is going to be interesting to hear what you guys have to say. But I'm expecting a very closer game than the one 26-14. Right, so Kathy says, okay, thanks, we'll start the generator. And then we're also going to quickly go and have a look at the bench of the All Blacks. Right, so going through the bench of the All Blacks, Dane Coles, Ethan de Groot, Tyrell Lomax, Tupavai, Shannon Frizzell, Finley Christie, Richie Mohanga, and Quinn Tupaya. A great backline, a great bench to have in the side. So if you look at the quality that Dane Coles brings to the occasion, the experience and just the utter ability to rip the defense to pieces at times is going to help him when he comes onto the field as well. Then Ethan de Groot and Tyrell Lomax, I think this is one of the areas where the All Blacks might have trouble playing against the Springboks today, and especially Tupavai coming off the bench as well. Again, going to struggle against the likes of Louis Jager and Etzebeth. Maybe in the same line as Salman Murab, but we'll have to wait and see. Shannon Frizzell brings a little bit of physicality to the side as well. A very underrated player in New Zealand rugby. And then Finley Christie gets his opportunity as well. Richie Mohanga on the bench along with Quinn Tupaya. Two players that can also make a massive impact off the bench today. Right, so quickly going to go through a few more comments here as we get ready for the game. David Fraser says, All Blacks by 48. Geez, like. Kevin Lynn says, Bokke 22, All Blacks 18. Larry Dean says 21-16. And then also David de Villiers says, LOL, the All Blacks will win. So we'll have to wait and see if that is going to happen today. David de Villiers. David de Villiers' scoreline is Springboks 12, All Blacks 20. Adriano says, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because the Rugby Guru is the best. Thanks, Adriano. So do remember to press that like button and subscribe as well, guys. I'm not quite sure if we've hit over the 8,000 mark just yet, but that would have been the aim for this weekend. And then David Fraser says, Shark. Okay, Desmond says, All Blacks 20, Boks 0. Wow, massive. And then Basil Lochenberg says, I believe the All Blacks will run it this afternoon, and the Bokke playing a kicking game, we will lose. So, yeah, we expect the All Blacks to play a running game, but the All Blacks kick just as much as the Springboks do. You would not really see an All Black side kick from outside of their, inside their, they won't run it from inside their own half. You'll probably see them go for the little grubber kick or the chip kick over the top just to get into the opposition line. They do not run it from their own 22. They kick from most of the half. So when they get into the opposition half, they tend to run it a little bit more. So it's always going to be position of the territory where they're at and whether they are going to run it from that situation. I'm expecting the Boks defense to be right up there with the rest, and we should be seeing quite a kicking game from both sides, really. Rowan van Graan says, lekker to hear you again, you Bladen. Excuse me, I mean Guru. Looking forward to your commentary. Thanks, Rowan. And then Andrew Lampert says the Boks must be careful. And then Sharkbrain, do you know who the current world champions is? And then Katima says 13-11 for an SA win today. So we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff, guys. I'm just going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will be going through the team lineups one more time before the kickoff. Right, guys, we are back and just looking at that. Stuart Wason says Boks needs to play a full 80 game today and not take their foot off the pedal. We should be able to dominate in the scrums and the lineouts, but we need to keep possession out of the All Blacks' hands. And yeah, that is our strong area. We should dominate the scrums and the lineouts, like you said. Whether we're going to keep possession out of the All Blacks' hands, that's going to be another question altogether because we know that the Boks game plan is to kick quite a bit. So we'll have to wait and see. And then Sharkbrain asks whether I'm on my orals yet. No, I'm not. In fact, and then also saying, Johannes says, I hope they suck fuck before they run onto the park. And then, are you having your verversing today? At least one? Yes, I am, Rowan. So, but responsibly. Joshua says here that the Springboks have the wrong coach. Unfortunately, it is what they believe in. And I mean, Russie picked Jock Nienaber himself, and he is guiding him quite throughout. So, yeah, we just have to believe in them. The referee for today, Angus Gardner, he is from Australia as well. So, a very good referee to have today. with Luke Piers and Brett Cronin also assisting him there. So we'll have to wait and see. Then Jean Leroux says Boks are going to lose because the Clark is playing. And then also Ravonigo says the Boks by 6-10 today. And hopefully it's not a soccer game, says Shark Brain. And then Katima says, let's frommel them. It's our turn to dominate. Absolutely. And then Sandor says it's going to be the 2009 Super Final all over against Ian Foster. If I'm thinking back, I think it was the Bulls that absolutely trashed the Chiefs on the day. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how that's going to turn out. So we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff here, guys. So let's quickly go and have a run through the team lineups one more time for you guys. Starting with the Springbok side. So we've got Damian Willemse, Kurtley Arendse, Lukanya Damian Dielendi, Makazola Mapimpi, Andre Pollard, and Faf de Klerk in the back line. And we did talk about them in depth a little bit earlier, so not going to do that. But guys, to watch today, Damian Willemse at fullback, Lukanya at the outside centre, along with the likes of Andre Pollard at 10, will be vital to the Springbok scores today. And then let's hope that Kurtley Arendse was the right pick for this game. It can either go one way or the other, and let's hope it goes the right way for us today. If you look at the forwards, Jasper Wiese, Pieter Steptoe, Sia Kulisi, Lotte Jager, Eben Etzebeth, Frans Malherbe, Malcolm Marx, and Trevor Nyakane. Guys to watch out there for Jasper Wiese, Pieter Steptoe, as always. Likes of Eben Etzebeth and Malcolm Marx, along with the prop forwards, will be vital for the Springbok scores today. If you look at the bench, Pongi Munabi, Steven Kitzer, Vincent Kok, Salman Murat, Franco Mostert, Kwagga Smith, Jaden Hendrikse, and Willie Leroux, close to the backline or the bench that you would like to have in that last 20 minutes, with the likes of Kwagga Smith and especially Kitsoff and Bonambi, along with hopefully Willie Leroux, to make the difference for the Boks today in that last 20 minutes of the game. If we go and have a look at the All Black side, you've got Geordie Barrett, Will Jordan, Rico Ioane, David Avili, Caleb Clark, Bowden Barrett, and Aaron Smith in the back line. The likes of vital for them today will be Will Jordan, the likes of David Avili, Caleb Clark, and then also what Aaron Smith and Bowden Barrett will bring to the party. I do believe that the All Blacks back line is the most potent of the two between the forwards and the backs today. So looking at the forwards, Ari Sevilla, Sam Kane, Akira Ioane, Scott Barrett, Sam Whitelock, Angus Darvell, Samisoni Takiao, and George Bauer. Nothing to fear that the forwards from the Boks side, because that is where we want to dominate them. And to be quite brutally honest, this is not the best All Blacks back of forwards that you've ever seen before. And then looking at the bench of the All Blacks as well, Dane Coles, Ethan de Groot, Tyrell Lomax, Stupa Vai, Shannon Frizzell, Finley Christie, Richie Mohanga, Quinn Tupaya. So a very good bench to have there for the All Blacks as well. Right, so that pretty much sums up the team lineups for this game, and let's go through a few more comments section as we're waiting for the All Black side to come onto the field here. So led out by Sam Kane today. Jean Leroux says, not even the master Farida Priya could coach de Klerk to be a better scrummy. And then Shark Brain says, Boks will play Anaconda Rugby. New Zealand don't have Anaconda Rugby. Barry Galley says, please say Elton Yankees is not even featured. So, yeah, Elton Yankees not featuring today. Joshua says, the coach has no concept of including potential players with the existing ones. Willie Leroux versus Fussy. It's a joke. And then also Elton will play Argentina, says Shark Brain, as well as how does the stadium look, Guru, at the work? So it does look quite filled. I don't have the exact numbers for you guys, but it is quite filled up quite nicely. And looking forward to this one as Malcolm Marx will lead out the Springbok side today in his 50th test match for the Springboks. And it's going to be a massive occasion for this guy. Let's really hope that he lives up to the expectations today and really bring his A game to the party. Let his lineouts be solid and his discipline solid throughout as well. Which Tiger says go Bokkie, and then also David de Villiers says go All Blacks. Meneer says stadium looks pretty good. So as we wait now for the Impies to make their way onto the field for the Boks as well. Sharkbrain says, Guru, you have visitors. Yes, so I don't know who it was, but I've got my good friend running the show for me here. But he returned empty, so I expect that he chased them away. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that turns out throughout the day. And then Alfie Visser says, dit hang af if ons spelers onder instruksie speel en of hulle eie inisiatief kan gebruik. Ek glo nie aan wedstrydplan nie. Ek glo liewer aan 'n raamwerk volgens die spelers moet kan speel. And that's true, Alfie. I agree 100% with you. You do have a game plan, but you do not have to perform it throughout the 80 minutes. If the occasion occurs where you can get things going for you, then you should really do it. I mean, if you're instructed to kick, then rather run it if you see space in behind. Johannes Payne says, Sharkbrain, it was Guru's barman who arrived. Yeah, you're not completely wrong. But yeah, Anna Marie Smith says, enjoy the game, Guru. Thanks. I will definitely enjoy it, Anna Marie. Stuart says, definitely looking forward to seeing Arendse today. Big shoes to fill, but definitely crossing fingers for him. You go, Bud. So massive game for Kurtley Arendse, and I am a little bit worried about it. So we'll have to see. Alfie says, ek sien Trevor speel weer sy oorspronklike posisie, loskop stit. And then Sharkbrain says, with that All Black front row, the Boks will knock the ball on purpose. Yeah, no, I think so too, Sharkbrain, because we can clearly dominate them up front if we really want to. So really looking forward to that one. Right, so both teams are now onto the field, guys, and we're getting ready for the national anthems. It's such a pity that I can't show you guys the national anthem, unfortunately, so or even let you guys hear it, because I can expect it to be massive. I've missed out on all the national anthems previously, and it is a real pity as well. Devin van Heerden says, come on, Bokke, and then Connor Kessner says, let's go, Bokke. So the national anthem of the All Blacks now been sung. So we're just minutes away from kickoff to this vital first game of the Rugby Championship in 2022, guys. We've had some epic games last season, and really looking forward to this. We're about 6 subscribers away from the 8,000 marker, guys. So do press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. And let's let this channel grow to the potential that it can be. Johan de Kok says, gaan you game live stream? Unfortunately not, Johan. This will only be commentary. We do not show any live footage of the game whatsoever. And Rowan van Graan says, hierdie Bokke is gewoon aan groot game mentaliteit. En die game is massive, quite massive. Chris Jensen says, moenie bekommer nie, Guru, jy is die stem. Thanks, Chris. Really appreciate it. Then Sakabula says, go Bokke. So we're almost done with the All Black national anthem and awaiting the Springbok one as well. Obviously, we are going to have the haka as well, but these guys look ready. I can tell you so much that the All Blacks do look pretty ready for this game as well. So hopefully the Boks are ready for this as well. All Blacks national anthem is done now. And now it's time for the Springbok one. Let's, for those of you who have missed the team lineups before, let's quickly just run through it again. So for South Africa, Damian Willemse, Kurtley Arendse, Lukanya Damian Dielendi, Makazola Mapimpi, Andre Pollard, and Faf de Klerk in the back line. Then in the forwards, we've got Jasper Wiese, Pieter Stef de Toey, Sia Kulisi, Loor de Jager, Eben Etzebeth, Frans Malherbe, Malcolm Marks, and Trevor Yakane. On the bench, we've got Bongi Munambi, Stephen Kitsop, Vincent Kok, Salman Murat, Franco Mostert, Kwagga Smith, Jaden Hendrickse, and Willie Leroux. A very good Springbok side here. And if you look at the All Black side quickly, Geordie Barrett, Will Jordan, Rico Ioane, David Havili, Caleb Clark, Bowden Barrett, Aaron Smith in the back line. Forwards, Adi Sevilla, Sam Kane, Akira Ioane, Scott Barrett, Sam Whitelock, Angus Tarval, Samisoni Takiyao, and George Bauer. Then on the bench for the All Blacks, Dane Coles, Ethan de Groot, Tyrell Lomax, Tupavai, Shannon Frizzell, Finley Christie, Richie Mohanga, and Quinn Tupaya. That is the team lineups for this game. And I personally can't wait for this game to start, guys. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. George Mwazu says, go Bokke. Tristan Botha says, go Bokke. And Shark Brand says, Guru, we were hoping to hear your rendition of the national anthem. Oh, Shark Brain, it's not going to happen today, man. Nkosi Sikelele Afrika, man. And die blou van ons hemel. That's as far as I can go for that today. And then Rowan van Graan says, LOL, massive, so no kragwoorde then. And then die bokke sal baie goed doen vandag, says Mrs. J. And then Moor Sabas have joined in as well. And someone keep my Mr. Guru now already. Do go ahead and press that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Kenneth says the Boks have some scores to settle with the All Blacks and the Aussies. And then also rugbytalk.com says, hello, Guru, from Bisha, deep in the Saudi desert. Thank you for commentating, Guru. No problem. And then also die poppe gaan dance vandag. So they are busy with the haka now at the moment. Here's the All Blacks. So we're very close to kick off in that game. Rugby Talk says, I want revenge for the 57-0 in Albany in 2019. So that's going to be big. If that can happen today, I don't think I'm going to make it past the 9 o'clock tonight. Rowan van Graan says, please sing with, but whisper the Afrikaans part. And then Christian Leroux says, let's go Bokke. Right, so we're almost there, guys. Almost ready for kickoff to this game as the All Blacks are now busy finishing up this haka. And it does look like a quite interesting haka, this one. Down on their knees and ready for the challenge that the Springboks will bring to the party today. Right, so just, well, basically seconds away from the kickoff, guys. I probably won't be able to go through all the comments after this so that we can concentrate on the game. But Peter Cornelius says, listening in from Mississippi, thanks. And then Joseph Malgas also says, middag, Cameron Kleinans, I know is an All Black supporter. Can the Bokke just beat us so we can bring a new coach in? Please, New Zealand Rugby, a huge favor. And then Sakabula says, Guru, you might be your dear. We've got that covered, Sakabula. And Sharkbait says, Guru, you have another delivery. Right, so that will be it for the comments for now, guys. We are going to get ready for this game now. And hope you guys enjoyed us today. This is the first game of the Rugby Championship in 2022. So let's see if the Boks can deliver and whether the All Blacks are really as bad as people say they are at the moment. Because I just don't buy it at all. We can either win this game close or we're going to get a hiding. Either way down the line. So let's see what we can do here. The kickoff is about to start. And let's see. Linda says, I get so excited. Go Faf and Damien. Right, so there's going to be the All Blacks to kick off from right to left on the screen as well. So, yeah, the Boks will be receiving this one. And let's hope we can clear this ball quickly and get things going for us. Massive test. The first one of 2022, the Rugby Championship. It's going to be the kickoff to come from Bowden Barrett here from right to left. And good luck to everybody. Angus Gardner blows on his whistle, and we're underway with a deep kick in from Barrett, right to the right-hand side of the field, taken by Jasper Visser. Brought down inside the 22 of the Springboks now. Faf de Klerk waiting for that one. Slow ball coming back for the box now. And looks like Faf de Klerk will be going to the air himself. Goes to the box, kick over the top. That's a good-looking kick into the hands here of Geordie Barrett. Back to Barrett. They're going to run this early on, but a good tackle from Peter Steph de Toy on the halfway line. Now Aaron Smith back. It comes again to Takiyao. He sets it up around about on the 10-meter line. Now it's Kira Uari. Space opens up here for Caleb Klopp. Brought down by Faf de Klerk, and he stayed down. The referee must blow on his whistle, and it looks like he's out called here. Is Faf de Klerk at the moment. Massive hit on Caleb Clark, but he coming off second best on that occasion. We've had about a minute of this game. So this is not the start that the Springboks were looking for. And as you guys can remember, I did say we do not want an early injury in the back line because we only got 2 subs. So knock straight to the knee, the head to the knee there, and Faf de Klerk has stayed down. So there's no way that he's going to be able to continue this game at all anyway. And this is not looking good at all. So we've had about a minute of play, and things are already looking pretty bad at the moment here as they're bringing on the stretcher here for Faf de Klerk as well. Head-to-head in 101 matches, the All Blacks have won 60 and the Boks 37. In South Africa's 25 and the All Blacks 24. New Zealand winning 32 at home, the Boks winning 10 away, and then 4 won by the All Blacks in the neutral venue, and the Boks getting 2 with 4 draws as well. So we do have a stoppage in play then, just for Faf de Klerk at the moment. So he'll definitely be replaced by Jaden Hendricks after just about 40 seconds of play in this game, which could be a massive concern for the Springbok coaching staff and for the Springboks today, because surely they had a game plan based around Faf de Klerk today as well. So let's hope it's not too bad, and it's just for precaution. Too good at the moment. So the Mbombela Stadium is where Siya Kolisi made his debut for the Springboks as well. And he's now the captain of the Springbok side and leading them out in full glory here today. So less than a minute gone, and Jaden Hendricks will be replacing Faf de Klerk as early as the 40th second of this game. Right, so Hendricks are on for the Klerk then, and we're about to continue this game with a scrum to the All Blacks, roundabout on the halfway line. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Right, so the play will continue in just a bit here, but South Africa losing one of their key players early on in this game is not a good sign. A massive hit from the knee to the head from Caleb Clark on Faf de Klerk have now sent him off the field. Which Tiger says, I hope Faf is okay, and he should probably be all right. I think it's just precautionary measures that Caleb Clark obviously playing his last test for the All Blacks before today was against Argentina in 2020. So we'll have to wait and see. So Faf de Klerk will leave the field, and we'll probably find out a little bit more later on. But for now, Jaden Hendricks is on the field, and Faf de Klerk will no longer be playing any part in this game. Well, Clint, I hope Herman answered your question there. So you will be able to watch the game live on either on DSTV or a bar or a restaurant or Rugby Pass or any other subscription that you can buy to watch the game live. But here, we only do live commentary. Right, so again, we're still waiting for play to continue after Faf de Klerk took that knock to his head, but hoping things can get going again. So less than a minute gone in this one, and still the score at 0-0 at the moment. Sharkbrain says All Blacks made a massive mistake because Hendrickson is more dangerous than Faf. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to get flash score up and running for us either way. So we'll just put the scoreboard there at the bottom. Springbok 0, All Blacks 0. We've had about 43 seconds gone in this game, and an early injury to Faf de Klerk have seen Jaden Hendrickson replace him after just less than a minute of play in this game. We've got 589 people watching. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've just hit over 8,000 subscribers on the channel. So thank you again to each and everybody for the support and growing this channel towards the build-up to next year's Rugby World Cup. And there will also be a couple of surprises on the gaming front next year as well, but we can't say anything more at the moment. Right, so Faf de Klerk now finally leaving the field after all the medics have taken care of him. So we should be back up and running in no time now. Right, so an early blow to the Springboks' chances here. For those of you who have just joined us, Faf de Klerk getting injured in the opening 40 seconds of this game. So, yeah, Basil asking what happened to Faf. So he got a knock to the knee. Well, he basically got a knock to the head from the knee of Caleb Clark in his first tackle. So, yeah, regardless whether he would have been fine, he still would have had to go for an HIA and probably wouldn't have been able to continue the game regardless. So, yeah, big blow to the box early on. We are going to have a scrum down to the All Blacks, round about on the half, well, just inside the All Blacks half, round about 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Right, so first scrum of the game, and it's going to be Aaron Smith to feed this one in for the All Blacks. One of the areas where I think the box can dominate, 943 kilograms to 922, type 5, 608 to 593, with the front row 361 to 354. The Springboks having the weight advantage there. An early free kick here to the Springboks, and it looks like an early shove from the All Blacks. So the chance now for the Boks. Will they go for another scrum here? I think they should be going for another scrum here. Yeah. Sia Khaleesi signals to the referee that we are going to have another scrum here. So this time it will be the Springboks feed to the scrum. We've had about a minute and a half in this first test of the Rugby Championship in 2022. Opportunity now for the Springboks to early on get some possession and momentum going for them. With Jaden Hendrickson now on the field in the place of Faf, and to feed this one in for the Boks. Just inside the All Blacks half, this time around 5 meters out from the right-hand touchline on the Springbok side of the field. Jaden Hendrickson now to feed this one in for the Boks. Solid scrum from the Boks at the back, trying to get the drive going. They do get it moving forward now, and a penalty advantage to the Boks as that ball spills out the back, and the penalty to the Boks early on. So an early dominance from the Springboks at scrum time, as predicted before the game. 2.5 minutes gone, and let's see if Andre Pollard, he is going to go to the corners. So they're going to set up a line out round about, let's see, about 15 meters out from the try line. Yeah, so I have... Well, I've definitely blocked this guy on a few occasions, but they keep popping up different places altogether. But we will keep blocking them as it comes on. Right, Malcolm Marx now with the throw into this line out. Finds Peter Steph the way. The driving ball has been set up by the Springboks on the 22-meter line now. Malcolm Marx controlling that ball at the back here. And slowly but surely, The Springboks now starting to make their way forward here. Jaden Hendrikse now waiting at the back here for it to come out. Right on the 22-meter line. Now the box starting to move forward. About 15 meters out from the try line now. Jaden Hendrikse gets it out to Dialene. Dialene sets it up 5 meters inside the 22 now. Malcolm Marks. Malcolm Marks right in the middle of the field. 5 meters inside the 22 now. Jaden Hendrikse back to Jasper Visser. Jasper Visser sets it out 10 meters out now. Khaleesi. Khaleesi sets it up 10 meters out from the try line. Peter stepped away, pick and go from him. He's also about 8 meters out from the try line. Now Jaden Hendrikse back to Frans Malherbe. Quick ball needed for the box now. Gets it back Jasper Visser again. Sets it up. Now comes back Handré Pollard. Dialene out to Damian Willemse. Gets the pass out to Kurt Arendse. But he's bundled into touch about 5 meters out from the touch line. All Blacks line out. Not very spectacular there from the box, moving that ball around the field. Should have stuck with the forwards there and just tried to bash their way forward. So Samisoni Takiao now with the throw into this lineup. 5 meters out from the All Blacks try line. A chance now for the All Blacks to clear the line. The throw in goes straight to Sam Whitelock. Secures it, gets it out to Aaron Smith to Ari Sevilla. Sevilla sandwiched there by Malcolm Marks and Peter Steph-Tuay. And a great counter-ruck there from the box. But the All Blacks have secured it again. Now Smith back to Bowden Barrett, who clears it downfield. And going to find touch roundabout between the 10 and halfway. Quickly taken by the box now. Now Damian Willemse to Kurt Arendse. Kurt Arendse runs it up to close to the 22-meter line. Now Jaden Hendrikse back. It comes Jasper Visser, Handré Pollard. Now, Damian Dialene, Khaleesi gets out to Lukanya to Mapimpi. Mapimpi up over the 22-meter line and still going. But he's brought into touch about 10 meters out from the try line. And some great defense from the All Blacks on that occasion. But some quick hands from the box on that occasion, nearly opening up some space for them. Maybe a little bit too slow in getting it out. But some great defensive effort from Jordie Barrett there as well. Should be mentioned. Right, so another line out to the All Blacks then. 10 meters out from their own try line again. And Takiao now with the throw-in. Goes to Sam Whitelock. Now Aaron Smith again. Back to Ari Sevilla. Sets it up about 10 meters out from their own try line towards the middle of the field. Aaron Smith now goes for the box kick over the top. And nobody really chasing after that. Into the hands of Willemse now. Willemse gets it. He's going to try and run it. Gets the pass back to Makazole Mapimpi. But the All Blacks defense holding up pretty solid at the moment. Jaden Hendrikse have been taken out in the tackle there. Slow ball coming for South Africa. And it looks like it might be... just that ball spilled out the back. So let's just see what the call will be from the referee then. Yeah, nothing wrong with that challenge from Scott Barrett, really. And it should be an All Black ball, really. Let's just have a look here. Did it touch one of the All Black players into touch? Yeah, so it is going to be a Springbok lineup runabout on the 10-meter line. Inside the All Blacks territory. Well, in fact, there's going to be a scrum down to the Springboks instead. So a little knock on then from the All Blacks in that charge on Jaden Hendrikse at the back. Roundabout on the 10-meter line, about 5 meters from the left-hand touch line from the Springbok side of the field. Playing from left to right. Right, so Hendrikse with the feed to this one. We've already won one penalty from the scrum. Can we get another one? Another massive scrum at the back, but this time solid from both sides. Jasper Visser picks up off the back, brought down on the 10-meter line now. Jaden Hendrikse, Peter Steph-Tuay back on the inside to Ebenetsebet, just up over the 10-meter line. Now Hendrikse again, lured the Jager, double tackle by the All Blacks on the 10-meter line. Comes back, Handré Pollard, goes high up into the air now. The chase coming from Kurt Arendse. And the ball comes back into the hands of Lukanyam. Up over the 22, gets the pass out. It's straight out to the box. It's Curtly Arendse in the corner for the Boks. And what a start to this game for him. After 8 minutes of play, it is the Springboks who are going to get the first points of this game. Brilliant take in the air and some brilliant stuff there from the Boks. Brilliant support play from Lukanya to get there and get the try. High up and under, chased down by Curtly Arendse, knocked on by Jordy Barrett, straight into the hands of Lukanya. And Lukanya got the pass out to Curtly Arendse, who's over for the first try of this game in the corner. Brilliant start for the Boks. Just what the doctor ordered. In his second test, he gets his first try. Brilliant stuff from the Springboks. 8.5, well, basically 9 minutes gone in this one. Curtly Arendse, the opening try scorer for the Springboks. So Andre Pollard now, from about 5 meters from the right-hand touchline, is going to try and attempt this conversion kick for the Boks. He's got a 75% career percentage for goal kicking, is Andre Pollard. 5 points to 0. The Springboks lead here after 9 minutes of play. And we've got 1,095 people watching. Press that like button and subscribe. The conversion from Andre Pollard is an absolute beauty. So 7 points to 0. The Boks lead in this game. And let's get some more of the same. So 7 points to 0. The Springboks lead this game after about 10 minutes of play in this one. First try going to Curtly Arendse. Right, here comes the restart. A deep kick in taken by Jasper Wisse inside the 22 for the Boks. And Jaden Hendrickson now waiting for this ball to come out. The kick over the top now, chase from Curtly Arendse again. And another knock on by Jordy Barrett on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. The Boks have got this back now. Jaden Hendrickson waiting for it now. And the referee blows on his whistle. So we will have a scrum down to the Springboks roundabout on the 10-meter line. And now Jordy Barrett, have he stayed down? Well, he's back up on his feet, but another knock on from Jordy Barrett. And you could argue and say that Curtly Arendse might have interfered there in the air, and it should probably have been a penalty to the All Blacks. But regardless, it is going to be a scrum down to the Boks. Right, so scrum down to the Springboks then on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Round about 20 meters out from the right-hand touchline. Right, Jaden Hendrickson now to feed this one in. And again, we've got a spammer here. And we will block him again, guys. So it's out of my control, unfortunately. But we will try our best to try and take them off the site as well. So scrum down to the Springboks then. And this time controlled again at the back now. It's wheeling a little bit. Penalty advantage to the Boks now. Jaden Hendrickson, back it comes to Dialendi with a little cross kick to Mapimpi, but directly into touch. But we're coming back for another penalty to the Springboks. So another penalty to the Springboks from a scrum down. And so far already 2 in this game. Right, so we're back now. The All Blacks have stolen that ball from the line out, and now they've got it just outside their own 22, taken up by the All Blacks now, just outside their own 22. Aaron Smith now waiting for it. Gets it back to Geordie Barrett. Takia out to Bowden Barrett. They're still just outside their own 22 is the All Blacks. Aaron Smith now waiting for it. Comes back again to the forward. Sam Kane. Geordie Barrett absolutely hammered in the tackle there. And under pressure now is David Avili. But the referee's going to call him back for a little knock on from the box, unfortunately. Well, such a shame. The box now blowing an opportunity there to put some more pressure on the All Blacks. Right, so 7 points to 0. It still is here for the Springboks. And doing some great work here at the moment is the box. 7 points to 0. Kurtley Arendse getting the first try of this game for the Springboks. Scrum down to the All Blacks right on the 22-meter line. 75% possession to the box and 89% territory at the moment. So total dominance from the Springboks at the moment. Right, so another stoppage in play here as the referee's just having his stuff checked at the moment. So we will be back up and running in just a bit. So 13 and a half minutes gone in this game. Sakabula says, love your smile when you said Geordie got hammered. Well, it was a massive tackle on Geordie Barrett, so God lie about it, Sakabula. So scrum down it is going to be then to the All Blacks roundabout on the 22-meter line inside their own half. It's 14 minutes gone. 7 points to 0. The Springboks leading this game. Kurtley Arendse opening the account for the Springboks. Aaron Smith now to feed this ball in. 14 minutes gone in this game. Fed to the scrum now, controlled at the back here by the All Blacks, and it's Adi Severe under control now. Aaron Smith out to David Avili, puts it straight down the middle of the field. Damian Willemse caught a little bit out of position there, but he gets it back now, goes for the kick himself, kicks it straight into the hands of Bowden Barrett this time with the return kick, and that's going to find touch roundabout on the halfway line. So line out to the Springboks roundabout on the halfway line here. Bit of ping pong going on there in the air between the two sides. Malcolm Marx now with the throw into this line out for the Springboks. Playing in his 50th test match today is Malcolm Marx here for the Springboks. 7 points to 0 at the moment. 15 minutes gone. Line out taken by Lood de Jager now, and they set up a driving ball here. Is the Springboks now. Can they get this moving? It's not going anywhere at the moment for the Springboks, and Malcolm Marx will probably have to get this out. He does get it out. Takes on Takia, fends him off far, but he knocks it on just up over the halfway line, and it's going to be a scrum down to the All Blacks, roundabout in the middle of the field on the halfway line. Well, that's a pity. A little knock on from Malcolm Marx there, and the contact from Sam Kane. And it will be a scrum down to the All Blacks. So the Boks looking hungry at the moment. And the All Blacks really don't look as dangerous as they used to look in this opening 15 minutes. Not 1 minute that I felt that the Boks were truly under pressure at the moment. So, it does look like the Boks have got this one under control in this opening 20 minutes of this game, but you just never can write them off at any stage of this game. So expect the All Blacks to strike when you least expect it. Aaron Smith now to feed this one in for the All Blacks. Right on the halfway line. Aaron Smith now feeds it in. And it's another solid scrum from both sides on this occasion. Now, going to the right of the field, Aaron Smith, Bowden Barrett, thumping tackle on him from Kurtley Arendse, who's dislodged that ball from him. But I think it might even have been, it came off the head of Kurtley Arendse. So into touch it goes, and it's going to be a line out to the All Blacks roundabout on the halfway line then. Yeah, great tackle there from Kirtley Arends on Bowden Barrett. So far, so good for the Boks. In fact, it is going to be a Springbok lineup, as the All Blacks have touched that afterwards. So a line out to the Boks just inside the All Blacks half now. Christian says, come on, Bokke, humiliate the All Blacks. I don't think it's possible, but let's see if it is. Line out stolen by the All Blacks now. And Ardie Savea out to Bowden Barrett, out to David Havili. Another unforced error from the Boks now, giving the All Blacks an opportunity. Ardie Savea just up over the halfway line now. Smith gets it back. Bowden Barrett on the inside, back to Akira Ioane. Just short of the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half now. It's the All Black. As Takiao finds a bit of space. Bulldozing his way over the 10-meter line here. Aaron Smith, Bowden Barrett out to Tavau. Just up over the halfway line, but isolated, and a penalty to the Boks there as Malcolm Marx wins the ball on the ground for the Boks penalty. Brilliant work in his 50th test. So making up for the line-out error there and winning a penalty for the Springboks. Great work there from Malcolm Marx again. It felt like yesterday when he started playing for the Boks, now playing in his 50th test already. So the kick from Handré Pollard, going to find touch about between the 10 and the 22-meter line of the All Blacks on the right-hand side of the field. So opportunity now for the Springboks. They need to take this. So it's good to see that Faf de Klerk is back on his feet and smiling and cheering with his teammates. So it was just a precautionary measure then at the end of the day. 18 and a half minutes gone in this game, and Springboks lead the All Blacks. Malcolm Marx now with the throw-in, finds Ebenetzemet. Maul formed by the Springboks now between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Can they find a bit of momentum going forward now? Malcolm Marx controlling it at the back here for the Boks. Slowly but surely now making headway is the Springboks now moving to the right-hand side of the field. Now Jaden Hendrikse gets it out to Lukanya. In fact, it was Dialendi who took it up for the Boks here. Now Hendrikse again back to Malcolm Marx. Sets it up nicely. Quick ball comes back. Hendrikse, Handré Pollard tries to throw a little time. He goes himself between the 10 and the 22-meter line in the middle of the field. Hendrikse again now, Jasper Visa. Visa sets it up. Jaden Hendrikse wide. Puts in a little grabber kick in behind. It's actually a very good kick. And finds touch 5 meters out from the All Blacks try line. Just pinning the All Blacks back to their own try line. I wanted to say, why on earth would he kick that ball away? But it was the right call at the right time there. Dion Kuchlenberg says, sure, Guru, when you get so excited, you talk so fast. Apologies, guys. Right, so Taki Hao now with the throw into this lineup and taken by Scott Barrett. Is that lineup? Yeah, it's going to be a free kick to the All Blacks. A bit of pushing and shoving there from Luat de Jager, unfortunately. So 20 minutes gone, and the All Blacks now have a free kick about 5 meters out from their own try line. Jordy Barrett now with a kick downfield, and he is going to find touch. Quickly thrown in by the Springboks now, and on the attack they go. Kick high up into the air by Willemse. The chase coming. Beautifully taken by Makazola Mapimpi just outside the 22 now. And here they come, Etzebeth. Oh, just trying to get hold of that ball, and do get it. Another penalty to the Springboks coming up. And now they can extend that lead to 10 points. Right in the middle of the field, just outside the 22. And a chance for the Springboks to take a 10-point lead. The All Blacks off their feet there. And a chance now for the Boks to extend that lead. Let's see if they're definitely going to have a shot at goal here. And Handré Pollard will line this one up. So brilliant stuff from the Boks as they can now take another step further in winning this game. One try already from Kirtley Arends then. And now a penalty opportunity for Handré Pollard. 7 points to 0 can turn into 10 points now after about a quarter of the game gone. Quarter of this game gone, and the chance now for the Boks to extend their lead. Handré Pollard to line this one up. 7 points to 0, and the Boks are looking pretty good at the moment. Taking this game up physically to the All Blacks, and the All Blacks failing to keep up at the moment as that kick goes over. So 10 points to 0. The Boks now lead this game after about 20 minutes of play. Brilliant from the Springboks so far. So Barrett now to restart this one. So for those of you who have just joined Fafta Kerk, having to leave the field after about 40 seconds of play, and then also Kurtley Harris scoring the opening try for the Springboks, and now also a penalty by Andre Pollard. So 10 points to 0. The Boks now lead the All Blacks after 20 minutes of play. James says, I call a spade a spade. The All Blacks have looked disjointed for the past few games. This looks like no exception. So some great work from the Springboks, taking up the All Blacks and challenging them up in the air. And that's how the first try came about. Real ping-pong battles at the moment, and also being much stronger at scrum time. But a little bit disappointing so far at line-out time, where they're not able to get the driving ball going for them at the moment. So Kurtley Harris, 3 carries, 34 meters made, 1 defender beaten, 3 gain line success, 1 tackle made, and 1 try scored already in his first 20 minutes of this test. Massive opportunity already. "22 minutes gone in this one, and it's 10-0 to the Springboks at the moment. A good lead to have after the first quarter of this game. And it does feel a little bit different already, just the way this game is playing out. The All Blacks don't look as dangerous as they normally do, but let's not write them off just yet. Jasper Wiese takes the restart from the 22-meter line and sets it up quite nicely for them. Jaden Hendrickson now waiting for it again, just inside the 22 of the box. He might be going for the box kick himself this time. Does go for it. Kurtley Harris chasing after that, and taken by Jordie Barrett again. Back to Beauden Barrett, who makes his way up to between the 10 and the halfway line, and under pressure is the All Blacks. Now Aaron Smith gets it back. It's taken up by George Power now, just up over the halfway line. Aaron Smith now controlling it at the back here for the All Blacks. Goes to the box kick over the top himself, trying to put a bit of pressure on the Springboks this time round. Beautifully taken by Andre Pollard just outside the 22. Jaden Hendrickson secures the ball now. Etzebeth again. Oh, was there yeah, that's fine, says the referee. So Etzebeth has set that up nicely for them just outside the 22. Jaden Hendrickson looking to go for another box kick over the top. The chase going to come from Kurtley Harris this time. And again, it's knocked backwards by Jordie Barrett this time. Collected by Sia Khaleesi now. Peter stepped into it, gets out to Jasper Wiese. Jasper Wiese gets out to Willemse now. There's space on the outside here for the Boks. The lady throws a little dummy, goes to the grabber kick. The chase from Makazolama Pimpi, but the touchline wins just up over the 22. They shouldn't have kicked that ball. Just should have spread that ball through the back line. Dearlendy holding on too long to that ball, and then kicking it and now setting up a lineup for the All Blacks inside their own 22. We had a 3-on-2 situation there. Well, actually a 3-on-1 situation, and we opted to go for a bloody kick. Line out to the All Blacks just inside their own 22 now. Takiao with the throw into this line out, and taken by Akira Ioane. Now Aaron Smith back to Ardie Savea. Sets it up just up over the 22-meter line in the middle of the field now. Aaron Smith back. It goes to Jordie Barrett on the boot. Straight down the middle of the field again. Back into the hands of Damian Willemse now. Running it up to the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Goes with the kick. And that's a massive kick from him. And it's not going to find touch. But under pressure is Jordie Barrett now. No, it's Beauden Barrett under pressure from his own try line. He past 2 defenders now. Space opening up for the All Blacks as well. Jordie Barrett gets it up to the 10-meter line. Gets the pass out to Akira Ioane forward past Julie. And it is into the hands of Takiao on a 10-meter line of the Springboks, but a forward pass from the All Blacks, and that is how dangerous they can be. running that ball from their own try line after Barrett basically stopped that ball from going into touch for a 50-22, then ran past two defenders and opened up the space for the All Blacks. You could even argue that there might have been a bit of obstruction from the All Blacks in back play, but regardless, we are going to come back for a scrum to the Springboks, roundabout on the 10-meter line of Springboks. 26 minutes gone. Carl Hook says you have to take your chances against the All Blacks or lose. Absolutely. 26 and a half minutes gone in this one, and the All Blacks have just shown how dangerous they can be from broken play. 26 and a half minutes gone. Springboks leading by 10 points to 0 at the moment. Scrum down to the Springboks here, roundabout on their own 10-meter line. Jaden Hendrickson now to feed this ball in. Right, here we go. Scrum goes down, and it's going to be another penalty to the Springboks then. So clearly dominating at scrum time is the Springboks at the moment. There's a saying, if there's no fire, you should just fill it up with some brandy. Right, so the kick downfield from Andre Pollard is almost up to just inside the 22 of the All Blacks. So a chance now for the Springboks. Chance for the Springboks to really go on the attack. 5 penalties conceded by the All Blacks, 0 by the Springboks so far. Right, the chance now, Malcolm Marx from 5 meters inside the 22 of the All Blacks now with this line out. It's a bit now, takes that line out and set up by the Springboks, driving more, but it's not going anywhere at the moment, and the Boks have been really disappointing, but off the back comes Malcolm Marx now, makes it up to about 10 meters out from the try line. Jaden Hendrickson, back it comes to Andre Pollard, who sets it up nicely. Now comes back to Loat de Jager. Quick ball again for the Boks now. Jasper Wiese. Support from Trevor Nyakane is still 10 meters out. Here comes Malcolm Marx again. Malcolm Marx about 7 meters out now as the Boks. Sia Khaleesi now running to the left side of the field. Still about 7 meters out. Quick ball again for the Boks now. 5 meters out from the try line. Etzebeth. Great defense from the All Blacks on that occasion. Stopping Etzebeth in his tracks now. Another chance now for the Boks, just working at Jasper Wiese again. Still about 6 meters out from the try line is the Springboks at the moment. Hendrickson now to Loat de Jager again. Needs support now. The All Blacks are all over that ball, but it comes back again to the Boks. Malcolm Marx. Still, it's going to be a penalty to the All Blacks there. Holding on, and I saw this coming as the support play from the Boks was non-existent there really. 29 minutes gone, and a penalty against the Boks there for not releasing the ball. Right in the middle of the field, 5 meters out from the All Blacks try line. And that kick from Barrett is going to find touch on around about the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Completely isolated. Only one Bok in support there. And you can't take the All Blacks on with just one supporting player at the breakdown. 30 minutes gone. 10 minutes to go in this first half. The Springboks still leading by 10 points to 0 at the moment. The line out taken off the back by Akira Ioane. Back to Barrett now. Sets it up on the 10-meter line inside their own half. The ball spills out. Taken by Sia Khaleesi now. Where's the support for the Boks now? But a penalty goes against the Springboks, diving off their feet. And Jasper Wiese gives away the penalty. So unnecessary there from the Boks. Well, they're really wasting opportunities at the moment. Barrett now, the kick downfield, going to find touch, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Springboks territory. So basically all the way from the All Blacks try line all the way down to the South African 10-meter line due to some ill discipline from the Springboks. You cannot dive on the ball like that, Jasper. Now Aaron Smith back to Bowden Barrett. Now Caleb Clark straightening the line as Rico Ioane up over the 10-meter line. Right in the middle of the field here. Comes back again, Akira Ioane. Now it's back to Bowden Barrett again. Comes back Geordie Barrett now trying to run sideways of the field between the 10 and the halfway line inside South Africa's territory. Now Scott Barrett straightens the line. Up to the 10-meter line he goes. Aaron Smith now back to Sam Whitelock. Good defense again from the Springboks. And slow ball coming back for the All Blacks. Now it's Taki Yao who takes it up for them. Smith again back to Akira Ioane. Good defense again from the box and almost stealing that ball was Sia Khaleesi. Now Bowden Barrett straightening the line for them as well. Comes back Akira Ioane. This is much better from the All Blacks this time around. Comes back Takio. Has it been knocked on by Avili? The referee says no, play on. No, he is going to call him on for a knock on a 10-meter line inside their own half, in the Springbok half. So after all of that, the All Blacks waste an opportunity. Yeah, David Avili maybe just looked up a little bit too soon there. And now the All Blacks have ruined another opportunity here. 10 points to 0, the Springboks lead. Rowan van Graan says, I would have tried Irfan before Visa. All know that I'm a big fan of Irfan Roos, but Jasper Visa so far has done really well. But definitely Irfan Roos, one for the future. So meters made, Bowden Barrett with 42 meters so far, Willemse with 40, Arendse with 34, Visa with 22, and Geordie Barrett with 22. So with 7 minutes to go in this first half, the Boks still leading by 10 points to 0. Keeping the All Blacks scoreless. You don't see that very often. But the All Blacks so far looking like only half the team that they used to be. Right, so the Boks definitely taking the All Blacks on physically up front, going with the high kicks up into the air and challenging the aerial game at the moment. So a chance now for the Springboks again as we just resume this game now. Bowden Barrett, 7 carries, 42 meters made, 3 defenders beaten, 3 gain line success, 4 tackles made, and 4 kicks from hand. The Boks now with a scrum roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Clear that ball out of their own half and make the All Blacks play to them. Jaden Hendricks to feed this one in. 7 minutes to play in this first half, and the All Blacks are still without any points. James says half has been generous. They have been so disjointed. It's a repeat of the Irish series. Yeah, the Boks probably should have been up by a little bit more by now, but wasted opportunities have kept us on 10 points so far. 10 points to 0 it is. Seven minutes to go this first half. Jaden Hendricks to feed this one in for the Boks. On the 10-meter line, inside Springboks half now. Good scrum again from the Boks. Just so solid from them. As Hendricks gets it out now to Dialendi, sets it up to the 10-meter line again. But a penalty against the Springboks this time. And not quite sure what the reason was. It crawling or something from offside. So they haven't stood back the 10 meters that they're supposed to. So another stupid error from the Springboks there. With 6 minutes to go in this first half. Geordie Barrett, will he line this up for goal? It seems like the All Blacks will have a shot at goal here. That looks like the All Blacks are going to have a shot at goal now. So roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside South Africa's half. It's a chance now for the All Blacks to get their first points on the board. Yeah, so Dialendi clearly not back the 10 meters that was required. Good call there from the referee. Yeah, Renier, I see that Love Chat wants me, but they can't have me, man. They must stop spamming my channel. Jordy Barrett now with the first attempt here for the All Blacks today with about 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. And that kick from Jordy Barrett is going to go over. So it's 10 points to 3. And can't help but feel that the Boks have slipped up here. They should not have given the All Blacks the opportunity to get those points on the board. Just really stupid penalties to give away and keeping this All Black side in the game at the moment. Andre Pollard now to restart this with 4 minutes to go in this first half. 10 points to 3. The Springboks lead this game. The restart, sloppy from the All Blacks, but secured in the end by Takiai. A little knock-on from the Springboks, says the referee. Now Bowden Barrett, leaves his players behind. Caleb Clark. Rico Ioane having to recover that one, but the referee's going to call them back for that knock-on from the Springboks in the air from the restart. Let's just have a look here who knocked that ball on. So it was, that's benefit of the doubt to the referee there, as it would have been really hard to see whether that ball was knocked on or not. But Kurt Arneson then pinned for knocking that ball on, and it's going to be a scrum down to the All Blacks between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Possession to the Boks, 54. Territory, 67 to the Boks at the moment. Outplaying the All Blacks everywhere except on the scoreboard at the moment. Should have been up by a lot more as the Springbok side. Bushwookie says it's like watching school rugby at the moment. Aaron Smith now with the feet to the scrum and controlled at the back by the All Blacks. They're starting to get a push on himself and wins the penalty advantage here is the All Blacks. And they do get the penalty again with about 3 minutes to go in this first half. The Springboks now starting to give away too many unnecessary penalties at the moment. Judy Botma says Boks needs to pull up their socks if they want to win. Absolutely. So 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. And now Bowden Barrett to the kick downfield. He is going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Springboks territory. Dion, I'm trying my very best to block these guys. They keep popping up on a different name. So it's out of control. I keep blocking them as soon as I see them. Takiao with the throw in now. Out the back, Aaron Smith now gets it out to Avili. Avili into space here. And a little ankle tap from Jasper Visser. Have turned that ball. Well, the ball not turned over. Takiao again having a go here at the Boks. So between the 10 and the 22-meter line, the All Blacks now on the attack through Ari Sevilla. Aaron Smith gets it back now. George Bauer throws a little dummy, goes himself between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Now Bowden Barrett nearly got hold of him, was Evan Etzemet, but Peter stepped away quickly to wrap him up. Now comes back to Caleb Clark running into space, nearly into a half gap there. Now Aaron Smith, back it comes. Nobody wants that ball. Comes back to Takiao now, sets it up for the All Blacks. Just outside the 22 of the Springboks now. The Boks will be very disappointed if they give away a try, but it's a penalty, and it's again Malcolm Marx who wins it for the Boks on the ground. Brilliant stuff from Malcolm Marx. With a minute to go in this first half, he's definitely having a man of the match game at the moment, is Malcolm Marx after his 50th game today. So great work there from Malcolm Marx, playing his heart out for the Springbok side at the moment. Renier beside the note says Guru needs a water boy. Cuts off on for Nyakane, and as I predicted before the game, I said either just before halftime or just after halftime. So cuts off has replaced Trevor Yakane here with less than a minute to go in this first half. The kick downfield from the box, and it's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Right, so Springboks now with a line out here, and on the stroke of half time here, time is up on the clock. So the Boks will try and work some magic from here on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Can the Springboks get another 3-pointer or even a 7-pointer in this one? Right, so Peter Steptoe takes that line out, and here comes the driving ball from the Boks. Brought down on the 10-meter line again, comes back to Andre Pollard to the sides. That is going to be the end of the first half and sends it into touch here. The Boks then, the All Blacks free at halftime, and it's a chance for them to take a breather in this game as we head into halftime. Massive game from the Boks so far, but they will feel that they have left chances behind in this game so far. So halftime here, Springboks 10, the All Blacks 3. I'm going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will discuss the player ratings so far. Right, guys, we are back here for the second half, and it's 10 points to 3. The Springboks leading at the moment, but it's not been a pretty game to watch, really. The Springboks creating enough opportunities, but just allowing the All Blacks to still be in this game by making stupid little decisions at vital times, like diving off your feet, holding on to the ball, and not having enough support play at vital times. But so far, so good. We are leading by 7 points to, 7 points at the moment. So, regardless, we are in a good way at the moment, but never write off this All Black side. They have not been playing any rugby whatsoever in this first half. So, expect the All Blacks to come out firing in the second half for sure. We are going to go quickly through the team lineup just to see how the players are fared. I think Damian Willems have had a really good game so far. He's ball control at the back has been good. His positioning has been good at the back. And just his kicking game has been really vital at times as well. So he's doing a really good job. Kurtley Arendse really impressing me so far. There was question marks whether he would perform against this All Black side. But so far he's been pretty solid. Getting a try as well for the Springboks, the solo try of the game. Lukanya and Dialendi in the midfield doing proper work. But Dialendi letting slip one try-scoring opportunity for the Boks, where we had a 3-on-1 situation where he decided to rather kick the ball downfield. Makazole Mapimpi haven't had plenty of opportunities. Andre Pollard so far brilliant, controlling the game pretty well, taking the ball up, kicking when necessary, and really just putting South Africa on the front foot when needed to. Barrett getting injured in the first minute of the game, replaced by Jaden Hendricks, who's had a really good game so far. If you go and have a look at the forwards, Jasper Wiese has been solid, carrying that ball up pretty solid as well, but discipline so vital in this game, and probably letting it slip one or twice in this game before. So really need to work on his discipline a little bit. Pieter-Steph du Toit has been a strong horse, defending like a Trojan horse and taking that ball up pretty well. Kolisi has been all over the field, carrying the ball quite well as well, doing the hard defense and trying to steal the ball on the ground. Lode Jager and Etzebeth has been solid. Malherbe and Yekane was pretty good. But the standout guys so far, Malcolm Marx, winning already 2 penalties on the ground, saving South Africa probably towards the end of the first half as well. So a pretty solid game from him in his 50th test match. And looking forward to see what the bench will bring. Kitshoff already on the field. Bonambi, Kok, and Murat, along with Mostert, Kwagga Smith, and Willie Leroux still to come. Jaden Hendricks replacing Faf after a minute of play. So the All Blacks, pretty poor so far. Jordy Barrett not securing the ball under a high ball. Just playing out of position at the moment, really, and not living up to the expectations so far. Will Jordan, we've hardly seen in this game. Rika Ioane and David Avili haven't hardly touched the ball in this game. Caleb Clark has had a couple of strong runs. Bowden Barrett have sparked a bit of magic for the All Blacks throughout this first half at given times, while Aaron Smith is just playing the game as normal. With the forwards, Adi Sevilla has been strong. Sam Kane has been pretty impressive. Akira Ioane has taken up the ball a couple of times, but a few knock-ons here and there has let him down. Scott Barrett and Sam Whitelock doing well at line-up time. Angus Starval, George Bauer, and Takiao suffering at scrum time to the Springboks at the moment. And you can expect maybe Ethan de Groot and Tyler Lomax to come onto the field early in the second half to try and stabilize that scrum for the All Blacks. Guys like Richie Mo'unga can come on and change the course of this game. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out. But for now, it is the Springboks leading at halftime by 10 points to 3. And probably should have led by a lot more by now. And unfortunately, letting it slip throughout that first half. We should probably be up by about 22 points to 3 or even to 0, because the All Blacks really got a free pointer that was really soft in that first half. So either way, we are looking forward to the second half and what it can bring to us. But I won't write the All Blacks off just yet. As like I said, I don't think they have played any rugby at the moment just yet. So the Boks have got everything to play for in that second half. They really need to step up and really take the All Blacks out of the equation early on in the second half. this All Black side, hardly the side that we've seen in the past. They definitely don't look like the All Black side that was unbeatable at one stage. And the Springbok side, hardly the side of 2019, to be said as well. But they're playing the game the way it is at the moment. And really, you only as good as your opposition. And the All Blacks have been pretty poor in that first half, to be quite frankly honest, so far. So hopefully we'll see a better performance from the All Blacks, but so too from the Springboks. And let's just step up the pace a little bit in this second half. We've got 8,069 subscribers at the moment on the channel. Thank you again for all the support that I'm getting. And if you are new to the channel, press that like button and subscribe. You can also join the channel by pressing the join button, starting as low as 20 Rand per month, and all the support needed for this channel to grow and leading to the build-up to next year's Rugby World Cup is going to be absolutely massive. Jan Paul says, can't we all chip into hire a Kickstart hacker to fry the servers of these dating sites? Yeah, no, it's definitely very frustrating at the moment. I'm trying my best to block them as much as possible, but they keep popping up throughout the stream. But we are trying to block them all the way. So, yeah, I don't know what we can do about it, but we'll see how it goes. So, still to come for the box, Willie Leroux, and Johannes Payne says, in Willie I trust, bring him on for Pollard. Well, not sure if that's going to be the right decision, really, Johannes, because I think Pollard has had a really good game. AB Cronje says, voordat jy join Guru, wys my wat se brandas jy drink. I can't show you on a live stream, unfortunately, as it will be against the policies, but I can tell you it involves something called trap my plat. So, yeah, you can make your own assumptions there, AB. Willie, Will Mostert says, listening to you from Taipei in Taiwan. And and then Will Mostert says, listening from you from the Taipei in Taiwan. Angelique Mountain says, Mora ala Guru. And then AB Cronje says, Akanya, no join. Thanks, AB. Really appreciate all the support I can get. So at halftime, it is the Springboks 10 and the All Blacks 3. But yeah, it is what it is. Bekende Wolf 9 says, trap my plat. Yeah, so anybody that knows that saying should know. And the other phrase I unfortunately can't use because it does involve a little bit of swearing. So unfortunately can't say the whole phrase, but trap my plat is just one of it. And Lola Hubert says, I see you like the cocktail glass. So, in fact, it is my own branded glass at the moment. So, that's why I'm drinking out of it. The only survivors of a range of about, well, I think there was about 30 and there's only 2 left. So, you can make your own assumption again. So, yeah, at halftime, the Springboks 10 and the All Blacks 3. And we'll see how things pan out here in the second half. Dion Kuchlenberg says, Bokke moet in die tweede helfte minder foute begaan. And that is absolutely the truth. I mean, we could have easily led by more than 20 points in this game if we just cut out those little silly errors and the ill discipline at the moment. But Siya Kolisi and his team back onto the field now, and we should be getting ready for the second half here between the Springboks and the All Blacks, with the Springboks leading by 7 points going into the start of the second half. So, yeah, last time we won by 2 points against the All Blacks. So it's going to come down to the wire again. Grant Stabler says, Mr. Guru, thank you for giving us relief from you know who. Now, I know exactly who you're referring to, Grant. So I'm not gonna say anything, but I know exactly what you're talking about. So appreciate again all the support that I'm getting. Stan says, listening to you from Centurion in Pretoria. Right, so we're about to get the second half back underway, and it's going to be Andre Pollard to get things underway for us here in the second half. Angus Gardner blows on his whistle, and here we go. Andre Pollard with the kickoff to the second half. A deep kick in from him, taken by Akira Ioane about 10 meters out from his own try line. Brought down. Aaron Smith now waiting for it. Slow ball coming back for the All Blacks. Gets it to Sam Whitelock. Sets it up again for the All Blacks now. Smith again. Back it comes to Geordie Barrett. Almost from his own goal line. Gets the kick away. Is it going to find touch? Yes, he will. So roundabout on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. The Springboks here with the first line out of the second half. AB says he is in Nelspruit and it is quite exciting there. Chat Spiss says happy to be listening from Belgium. So a lot of support from around the world here. A lot of South Africans probably living abroad at the moment. So Malcolm Marx with a throw into this lineup now for the Springboks. Taken by Etzebeth and around a loop around from Kurt Leon. So they're not making too much ground now. Hendricks out to Kickoff. Sets it up just up over the 10-meter line here for the Springboks. Around about the middle of the field. Now Louis de Jager. Massive defensive effort from the All Blacks and turnover ball. Now there's trouble here for the Springboks as they move this to Ari Sevilla. Gets the ball back to Aaron Smith. Now back to Rico Ioane, who just sets it up just up over the 10-meter line now for the All Blacks. Smith back. It comes to Caleb Clark. Long cut up past to Will Jordan, who puts it on a boot, and that's a massive kick directly into touch. So it is going to be a line up to the Springboks roundabout between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Yeah, so definitely a much bigger effort from the All Blacks in defense here at the start of the second half. Cornelius Snyman says, lekker commentaal on purpose for that one. Appreciate it, Cornelius. Thanks for subscribing to the channel as well. Really appreciate it. Eric says, from Krasnodar, southern Russia. So here comes the driving ball from the Springboks now up over the 10-meter line. They go, and this is looking much better from the Springboks perspective for the driving ball here as they're starting to make headway here between the 10 and the 22 of the All Blacks. Now Hendrickson gets it up to Tialene. Takes two defenders to bring him down. Slow ball coming back though. Hendrickson now back. It comes to the Tui. Double tackle from Sam Whitelock and another player. Now Hendrickson out to Kickoff. Just up over the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory now. Hendrickson is waiting for it. Slow ball coming back. Looks like it's going to go with a box kick over the top. So here comes a chip and chase really from the box now. And collision by the All Blacks. And it's been picked up by Malcolm Marx inside the 22 now. Massive collision between two players of the All Blacks. And the Boks have got it back now. Etzebeth sets it up on just up over the 22-meter line. But it looks like the ball might have been snatched by the All Blacks again. Now Aaron Smith out to Barrett, to Geordie Barrett, who puts it on the boat. And it's going to find touch. That's not going to find touch into the hands here of Andre Pollard now. Goes high up into the air. The chase coming from a Pimpy. And another collision in the air from the All Blacks. But they do get it back this time. Now it's Sam Kane almost up onto the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory now. Aaron Smith back. It comes to Tavau. Tavau brought down by Peter Stephen quickly up over that ball. Here's the Springboks. They've stolen that ball on the 10-meter line. Now Jaden Hendrickson back to Eben Etzebeth. Etzebeth to Kulisi. Kulisi takes it up over the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Comes back, cuts off now. Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard to David Williamson. Puts it on the bird. Looking for a bit of space in behind and finds touch about 15 meters out from the All Blacks try line. Maybe a little bit unnecessary kicking that ball away with men plenty to the right, but at least it puts the All Blacks on the back foot again. South Africa guilty of letting it slip again there, one feels, after that massive mistake from the All Blacks inside the 22. Yeah, definitely looks like it's sharp play. The All Blacks tackling each other now. So Takiao now with the throw into this line out. Taken by Scott Barrett, Aaron Smith back to Geordie Barrett, who puts it on the boot. Not going to find touch, caught by Kurtley Arendse on the halfway line. Now here's a chance for the Boks again. Takes it up to the 10-meter line, brought down. Hendrikse back to Lothar Jager. Sets it up on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Now Hendrikse back to Andre Pollard. Goes high up into the air with a sort of a cross kick. And taken by Mapimpi, but into touch, unfortunately. 5 meters outside of the 22 of the All Blacks. Springboks guilty of not finishing off their opportunities at the moment. Really, really disappointing from the Springboks. Not burying the All Blacks at the moment. Right, so line out again to the All Blacks just outside their own 22 here. The Springboks leading by 10 points to 3 at the moment. Bushwookie says, Guru, we need a Bana. Bana is long retired, Bushwookie. I firmly believe Kurtley Arendse and Mapimpi, along with Cheslin Colby, are the right decisions at the moment. 5 minutes into the second half here. It's Takiao with a throw-in, and this time taken by Sam Whitelock against Smith now to Sevilla. Oh, beautiful line running from Will Jordan into space up to the halfway line, now brought down. Now Smith again, back to Geordie Barrett. Long cut-up pass to Caleb Clark, tackled by Kurtley Arendse. And into touch they go. So just up over the halfway line. A brilliant defensive effort from Kurtley Arendse and Lukanyam. Question marks whether Kurtley Arendse would be able to contain Caleb Clark. Well, if he can't do it himself, Lukanyam is there to help. 6.5 minutes into the second half. 10 points to 3. Line out to the Springboks. But what a line break from Will Jordan. The ankle tap from, was it Jasper Wisse who made the ankle tap? I'm not quite sure. But a try-saving ankle tap, really. And now taken by Franco Mostert is on the field for the Springboks as well now. And Kwagga Smith for the Jager. So here comes the driving ball from the Springboks up over the halfway line. They go. And still going. It's a massive drive from the Boks over the 10-meter line. Now brought down. And this could be a penalty to the Springboks now. Advantage to the Springboks on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Beauden Barrett could be in trouble here. Was it an intentional knock-on, or did he go for the intercept? I think Angus Gardner is going to go with the knock-on instead of the penalty. So let's just see what Angus Gardner decides here. 7.5 minutes into the second half. He is having a chat with Damian Willemse and Sia Kulisi there. There was a little bit of archie-barchie going on between Damian Willemse and Sam Whitelock. But let's just see nothing coming of it. So we will come back for a scrum down to the Springboks roundabout on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory, roundabout the middle of the field. Lola, you bad says, take a slicky of that Coke of yours. Looks like you're thirsty. Yeah, it's a bit of flu and a mix of everything at the moment, Lola. Shark Prince says, Boks must just go for another line out and get another try, please. So, not a penalty advantage, but a scrum down to the Springboks on the 10-meter line inside the middle of the field. 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. Now Jaden Hendrikse controlling, penalty advantage to the Boks from the scrum. Now Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard gets the pass out to Kurtley Arendse. Stopped between the 22 and the 10-meter line, right on the right-hand touch line. But we're coming back for that scrum penalty to the Boks. 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. Now Jaden Hendrikse controlling, penalty advantage to the Boks from the scrum. Now Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard gets the pass out to Kurtley Arendse. Stopped between the 22 and the 10-meter line, right on the right-hand touch line. But we're coming back for that scrum penalty to the Boks. The one area where the Springboks have completely dominated the All Blacks today is at scrum time. Voter Hayward says, tell that dating site we don't want to make love to the All Blacks, we want to win them. Exactly. Right, so penalty to the Springboks, and will they have a shot at goal here? It's right in the middle of the field on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. David says, hi, Guru, thanks. I'm on the beach in Kuala Lumpur, walking the docks, enjoying commentary. No problem, David. Right, so Andre Pollard now having a shot at goal here. And let's see if he can add the extras for the Springboks here. 10 points to 3 at the moment with 30 minutes to go in this game. So it's a vital kick coming up for Andre Pollard. We at least need a 17-point lead against the All Blacks to be secure. And that is beautifully struck right through the middle. And it's 13 points to 3 at the moment. The Springboks lead the All Blacks. 30 minutes to go in this clash here. And I must say I'm very disappointed with the All Blacks' effort today. Just 30 minutes to go. It's 13 points to 3. Will we see the All Blacks hit back in this game? The restart taken. Oh, just beautifully picked by the All Blacks in the air. Caleb Clark now having possession for the All Blacks. No, it looks like the Boks have taken that back. So Kwagga Smith steals that ball on the ground, takes it up to almost the halfway line here for the Boks. Jaden Hendricks with the Boks kick over the top now. The chase coming from the Boks. And Kurtley Arends, can't get Jordy Barrett, but tackled by Jaden Hendricks on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory now. Aaron Smith back to Sam Cane. Massive tackle from Vincent Koch there, but offside and a penalty advantage to the All Blacks now. It's Bowden Barrett to the kick downfield, and the referee's going to call them back for the penalty. Offside by Vincent Koch. So Willie LaRue's on the bench, misses Jay. So penalty to the All Blacks with 28 minutes to go in this game. And the last thing you want to give the All Blacks is territory and possession. So Jordy Barrett have stayed down here for the All Blacks. And chance to go through a few comments here. James Galloway says, great commentary, sitting in the pool in Turkey. Thanks, James. And then Francois says, ek luister van Frans Kraal in die Weskaap. And then Cameron Kleinhorn says, breaking news, Ian Foster has just resigned. Well, I think all the All Black supporters want that to happen, Cameron. Brad 7110 says, great commentary. Thank you, listening from Denver, Colorado. And then James Monroe says, you rock, Guru. Thanks for all the comments, guys. Really appreciate it. Enter His Glory Worship Experience says, another try will seal it. I doubt that it will seal it. It's not there just yet. But great effort as they're showing some highlights from Malcolm Mark so far, who's been by far my man of the match so far in this game. Great performance from him. 7 carries, 24 meters made, 1 defender beaten, 7 gain line success, 4 tackles made, and 3 turnovers won. That is Malcolm Mark's stats today. Johan van Saal says, ek luister van Randburg and had my first Campari in Benoni. Ice Cape Town says, Guru, waar kan ek die game kyk? So unfortunately, it's only on DSTV, or if you've got a subscription to one of the paying channels, unfortunately. And then Jesus Lord says, I'm listening from Mitchell's Plain in Cape Town. Jan van die Kerk says, die All Blacks het allemaal geleer om rugby te speel, nou het allemaal opgevang. Waar is die nieuwe lesse van die All Blacks? Kom nou All Blacks, julle is die beste. So we still got about 27 minutes to go. Unfortunately, Flashcore is not working, so it's not updating the score. But here comes the All Blacks now. They've taken that line out from around the halfway line. Now Aaron Smith back to Ardie Sevilla. Slowly but surely. Oh, it's been stolen by Malcolm Marx again here for the Boks. And some brilliant work from the hooker. Penalty to the Boks. And the All Blacks now wasting an opportunity there. So great work again from Malcolm Marx. He's definitely causing a lot of problems for the All Blacks today. And some great work again from the hooker. Definitely man of the match performance in his 50th Test match today is Malcolm Marx. He's been playing off the bench for a couple of weeks now for the Boks in the start of this series. So, or the start of this year. And he's coming to the starting lineup and has already won 3 penalties, taken 7 carries, made 4 tackles, and just been incredible for the Springbok side, as it looks like he is going to be leaving this field as he's lumping off the field with an injury, it seems. Let's just see. AB says, I must come and visit in Nelspruit and try out that stuff. I'll definitely, whenever I come there, I'll look for it, definitely. So Bongi Munambi now on the field in the place of Malcolm Marx, who for me has definitely been the man of the match in this game. So line out to the Springboks on the halfway line here, and a chance for them to get on the attack again. Right, Bonambi with the throw into this line out. It's been stolen by the All Blacks though, and here comes Ari Sevilla back to Avili, who puts it on a boot now. Nobody at the back for the Springboks now, and it's going to run all the way to about 10 meters out from the try line, and it is going to be a Springbok line out, in fact. So not a 50-22 at least here. So it's going to be a Springbok line out about 7 meters out from their own try line. It was kicked from inside the half of the All Blacks, but it was taken back. So it will be a Springbok line out. Bongi Munambi, first throw into this game, not a good one. And now the Springboks are back under pressure here after having a chance to attack from the halfway line. Now finding themselves 5 meters out from their own try line. Right, line out taken by the Springboks and secured. So Jaden Hendrickson now waiting for it. Gets it back to Jasper Wisse, who sets it up. Penalty to the Springboks, offside by the All Blacks. So a bit of relief here for the Springboks as they get some go forward ball again. Barney Hendricks says, just from Montreal in Canada, flights delayed to South Africa. Okay, so the kick from Andre Pollard is going to find touch between the 10 and the halfway line inside All Blacks territory. So here's another opportunity for the Springboks then. Stan says, Guru, as ek moes by jou met die sappies was ek nou al gesyp. Oh well. Let's see how it goes. Bongi Munambi now with a throw into this line out between the 10 and the halfway line. Eben Etzebeth takes it in for the Boks now. And again, the Springboks now looking to control this driving more. It's at the back here. And Jaden Hendrickson now controlling this ball at the back on the halfway line here. Slowly but surely coming back for the Springboks now. Jaden Hendrickson with the box kick over the top. The chase coming now from Makazola Mapimpi. And he's won back that ball for the Boks as well. Now Hendrickson gets it back for Nambe. Just up over the 10-meter line here for the Springboks now. Hendrickson again gets it back to Andre Pollard. Goes high up into the air with a type of a cross kick. Chase coming from the Boks. As the bounce of the ball, it's going to go into the hands of Rico Ioane. Throws the ball back inside to Kickoff. And gets up over the 22-meter line now. It's Dialendi with the leg drive. Just up over the 22 now. Hey, Hendrickson now waiting for it. Gets it back to Vincent Koch. South Africa need to be patient now. Kickoff. They don't have enough support players on the ground. Need to get it back quicker. It's Kwagga Smith driven back in the tackle right on the 22-meter line in the middle of the field now. And it goes back for a drop goal, and it's over as well. So another 3-pointers for the Springbok through Andre Pollard. Brilliant stuff from the Boks as Andre Pollard gets the drop goal. 16 points to 3 it is. 16 points to 3, the Boks leading with a drop goal from Andre Pollard. Everything is going the way of the Boks at the moment. 16 points to 3. Yeah, so some great work from the Boks. The restart now from the All Blacks, taken by Kurt Arends, just outside the 22 here. Now Jaden Hendricks are waiting for it. Gets it back to Jasper Visser, sets it up. Just up over the 22-meter line inside Springboks half. Still 22 minutes to go in this game, Renier. Hendrickson now with the box kick. Oh, it's been charged down by the All Blacks, but well taken by Andre Pollard. And another penalty against the All Blacks there. This time it is, I think, for a high tackle maybe. Andre Pollard, they've stayed down here. No, it's offside from the All Blacks. So Andre Pollard just receiving some attention here with roughly 21 minutes to go. 16 points to 3, the Springboks lead. And yeah, this does not look like a good All Black side anymore. The Springboks are making them look pretty average at the moment. Right, so Andre Pollard now with the kick downfield here for the Springboks from around his own 22-meter line. Moersebaas says, "Vat nog 'n enetjie, my guru, we need it." Absolutely. So finding touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory now. And the Boks leading by 13 points with 20 minutes to go. Eugene says, "Lyk goed, hou so aan Bokke." Sakabula says, "Come on, Bokke, Paula to Polly." Right, Bonambi with a throw in. 20 minutes to go in this game. The Boks leading by 16 points to 3. And it's going to be a free kick to the Boks there from that line out. And let's see what they decide to do. Will they go for the scrum or another line out? Because their driving balls have worked pretty well. They are going to go for a scrum down here. Roundabout on the All Blacks 10-meter line. Shark Brain says, "Go for a try, man. Why are they scared to put the All Blacks away?" Is this real media? Says, "Thank you, the Rugby Guru. You rock." Thanks, guys, again for all the support. So the All Blacks have made 105 tackles. The Boks 71. They've missed 6 tackles as the All Blacks. The Boks have missed 11. So great tackling, defensive effort from the All Blacks so far. Just really trying hard to stay in this game. So the scrum from the Boks now. Jaden Hendricks off the back. Now tries to step inside. Needs support though. He is going to find a Kwaghat scrum off now. Gets the pass out to Franco Mostert. Sets it up between the 22 and the 10-meter line now. But a penalty against the Boks there. Diving off their feet, and again, stupid ill discipline from the Boks. Yeah. Mandy says, "Thank you for the excellent commentary, especially as we have load shedding." No problem, guys. Really appreciate it. As long as you guys are there, I'm there for you. So Vincent Koch there coming in from the side and giving away the penalty. 10 penalties conceded by the All Blacks, 6 by the Springboks. And now a line out to the All Blacks on the 10-meter line inside Springboks territory. Brett says, with much off, we can lose from here because he's been man of the match. Absolutely. So throw-in now coming from Dane Coles, who's on the field for the All Blacks, but they lose the line out. And Jaden Hendrickson with a wobbly pass now to Kurt Arends. 5 meters from his own try line, needs to kick this ball away and has done exceptionally well. And let's just see where that line out is going to be. Brilliant work from the Springboks there again. And it might have been taken back. So, we might come back for a line out to the All Blacks 5 meters from the Springboks try line. Yeah. So, in fact, about 10 meters out from the Springboks try line, we are going to have a line out to the All Blacks. So after all that good work, it comes to nothing as some Whitelock has now secured this ball for the All Blacks. Here comes the driving ball, 10 meters out from the Springbok try line. Dane Coles in control of that ball at the back. It's not going anywhere at the moment. Now needs to get out. Smith out to Avili. Defense needs to be spot on from the box now. Dane Gals knocks it on. 10 meters out from the try line. And it is going to be a scrum, or is it going to be a scrum down to the box or a penalty to the All Blacks? Let's wait and see. 17 minutes to go. Was the box on site? Yes, they were. So it's going to be a scrum down to the box. 10 meters out from the try line. And a great defensive effort there from the box. Just dislodging that ball out of the hands of Dane Coles. 42,367 people have attended this game, which is a little bit disappointing considering that the other stadiums were sold out throughout the year already. But I think it's because the Mbombela Stadium isn't a renowned stadium for the Springboks to play in, and it might have been the wrong choice to select that stadium. But I do know that every stadium deserves an opportunity. So for that reason, 42,000 people out here today watching this game. Right, so the box now, 10 meters out from their own try line, now looking to secure this ball and get it out. Malcolm Marks just showing his highlights again. Definitely man of the match performance. So with 16 minutes to go. Michael says you sound like the Afrikaans commentator on Supersport. Oh, please not, Michael. Please do not compare me to them. I don't know if it's a compliment, but I hope it is. But yeah, it's one of those things that I don't want to be compared to. Right, so Jaden Hendrickson now with the throw into the scrum here for the Springboks. 10 meters out from their own try line. And Jaden Hendrickson now waiting for it, gets it out the back and goes to the kick downfield and finding some good distance there. And the line out will take place between the 10 and the halfway line. Some Kayla says, can someone explain how the Springboks are number 3 in the world rankings and not number 1? So quickly thrown in by the All Blacks now, but the referee's going to call them back, and it's not thrown in straight. So it's going to be a scrum down to the Springboks. Yeah, so Brennan has summed it up there. So it's because of the number of games played. So remember, the Six Nations have already taken place this year, and that's why Ireland have played more games already this year. So just after the Rugby Championship would probably be a better time to check the world rankings. All right, anyway, 15 minutes to go, and it's a scrum down to the Springboks on the 10-meter line inside Springboks territory. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate the compliment, man. Right, so Jaden Hendrickson then with the feet to the scrum. And let's see what they can do with this one. Oh, big scrum from the All Blacks this time round, and the Boks will have to clear this one. They do get it out, and now Kurtley Arendse goes high up into the air. Chase coming now from the box, and beautifully picked by Barrett round about the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Now Aaron Smith out to Ardie Savea, Dane Coles to Caleb Clark, who throws the ball back into the hands of Bonambi, but he's already stepped into touch, so it will be a Springbok line out on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Right, so a couple of subs have been made already. So I can tell you that Bonambi's on, Mostert is on, Kwagga Smith is on, and I haven't seen Willie on the field just yet. But from the All Blacks perspective, Dane Coles is on, and I saw Richie Mohanga's on. A couple of changes. Vincent Koch is on for the Boks as well. So there's definitely been plenty of changes so far already. The lineup taken by the Boks, and here they come now with a driving ball. Can they get this going? Here on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks, and now they start to move forward. Is the Springboks with 14 minutes to go. Now Jaden Hendrickson back to Dialende, gets that ball on the back foot. Now Hendrickson back to Andre Pollard, flat pass to Willemse. The loop around, not good, but what is this going to be now? What does the referee say? Forward pass. So it's going to be a scrum down to the All Blacks here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's. Let's give the referee again the benefit of the doubt there, because it did look forward. So it is going to be a scrum down to the All Blacks between the 10 and the halfway line inside their own half. We've got 12 minutes to play in this game. The Boks lead by 13 points. One try by the Springboks through Kurtley Arendse today, and the rest penalties and a drop goal from Andre Pollard. Only 3 points from the boot of Geordie Barrett so far. Aaron Smith now with the feed to the scrum here. And that scrum goes up, so we will have another reset scrum coming up. 12 minutes to play in this game. The Boks leading by 13 points at the moment, and it's great. Musabar says, take another one, Mr. Guru. Whenever you take one, we score. Alfie Visser says, jou kommentaar is van die beste. Ek geniet dit baie. Laat my dink aan die jong daar voor TV. Thanks again for all the positive comments, guys. Really appreciate it. Rowan says, will you call this already, Guru? No. It's 11 minutes to go. It's the All Blacks, and we know what they've done in the past to us. So we really can't write them off just yet. Here they come now. Aaron Smith to Richie Mohanga with a little grubber kick through, and it's going to be collected here by Willemse now. About 10 meters out from his own try line. Tries to step, makes it up to about just inside the 22 of the Springboks now. Jaden Hendrickson now waiting for it. The Boks have secured that ball. Slow ball coming back for the Boks now. Hendrickson goes to the Boks, kick over the top. Will the chase come from Kurtley Arendse now? And it's going to find touch, and it's going to find touch between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside South Africa's territory. Christopher Lamb says, watching from Wellington in New Zealand. Going to have a 5 a.m. sneaky beer. Boks, you beauties. Leon Feltzman says the Boks must win. So Christy Finley is also on the field now for the All Blacks. So Finley now gets it up. Or Finley Christie, sorry. Now it's David Avili. Long cut-out pass now to Will Jordan, who's been definitely nowhere in this game today. All Blacks losing ground to their own 10-meter line now. Shannon Frizzell takes it up for the All Blacks. Christie again now waiting for it. Slow ball coming back for the All Blacks. Now Mohanga. Out it comes to Dane Coles again. It's actually Ethan de Groot who took it up now. Richie Mohanga gets the pass out to Caleb Clark. Massive tackle on him on the 10-meter line. Now it comes back to Scott Barrett again. Waiting for that ball. Christie again now back to Ethan de Groot. Massive double tackle from the Boks there. Christie back it comes Bowden Barrett now. Tackled by Lukanya, still on the 10-meter line inside the All Blacks territory. Penalty to the Boks. And now it's a chance here to extend the lead again. It's Lukanya who wins the penalty on the ground. Not releasing. And with 9 minutes to go, it's another chance to extend that lead here for the Boks. And I almost want to say, if we get this penalty over, it's game, set, and match. If we get this one over, it's game, set, and match. 16 points will be too much for the All Blacks to get back from with 8 minutes to go. Opportunity here for the Boks now. Brett Carrera says, Guru, can't wait to see JJ Kotze play for the Boks one day. So I don't know if JJ Kotze will make it to become a Bok, but surely he has been in intention when he was with the Bulls. So we'll have to wait and see. Or are you, JJ Kotze, are you referring to the hooker, or is it the center that I'm thinking of at the moment, Brett? So I think you might be referring to the hooker of the Western Province. But either way, 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. And the Boks now with the opportunity to basically seal this game off now. 8 minutes to go in this game. 16 points to 3. And Andre Pollard with the strike. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. So 19 points to 3. It's a 16-point game with 8 minutes to go. And I'm going to be brave and call it a day. The Boks are going to win this game regardless. The All Blacks will have to score twice, convert it, and get another penalty to win it. If there's one team that can do it, it is the All Blacks. But I'm calling it a day. The restart taken by Kwagga Smith now, and he gets the leg drive up to the 10-meter line now. Now Jaden Hendricks are waiting for it on the 10-meter line. 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go in this game. 19 points to 3 the Boks lead. Hendrickson now with a kick over the top, and here comes Kurtley Arendse chasing after it. It's taken by Richie Mohanga now. Richie Mohanga gets it out to Adi Sevilla. Now comes back to Rico Ioane, hammered in the tackle. Driven back is the All Blacks. Now Christie, Sam Kane, Richie Mohanga, throws a little dummy, tries to go himself. All Blacks now looking to run this ball. Bowden Barrett now between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside their own half. Ethan de Groot, massive tackle from the Boks. Again, and this time it's Bonambe. Now comes back to Adi Sevilla. The All Blacks are going backwards at a rapid pace. All the way back to the 22-meter line they go. Now Christie back to Sam Whitelock. Tackled by Yamanetsevet. Driven back in the tackle. Now Christie again waiting for it. Comes back to Mohanga. Mohanga goes high up into the air. The chase coming from the All Blacks. But beautifully picked by Andre Pollard. And the Boks now have got it on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Now Jaden Hendricks back to Vincent Koch. Sets it up just up over the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Hendricks are now slow ball. The Boks are now just going to play down the time. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Goes to the Boks kick over the top. The chase coming from Kurtley Arendse now. And massive collision in the air. And this could be trouble. This could be trouble either way. With 5.5 minutes to go, Kurtley Arendse stayed down. And also 2 has Bowden Barrett, or Geordie Barrett or Bowden Barrett. So they're definitely going to go upstairs for this one. But both players have stayed down about 10 meters out from the All Blacks try line. This is going to be a massive call now, because this could be a red card if it went wrong for Kurtley. But if not, it should be a scrum to the Boks 10 meters out. Well, let's just have another look at this. So they are going to go upstairs for this one. And let's hope for the best here. Right, let's have a look here. Both players eye on the ball. And Kurtley Arendse is going to get a red card for this, surely. It is the duty of the player going after the ball to secure the safety of the other player. And Bowden Barrett has landed straight on his head there. That should be a straight red card to Kurtley Arendse. Graham Solomon asked player of the match. Definitely Malcolm Marx today. But red card coming up for them, surely. Yeah, straight red card to Kurtley Arendse. And both players are still receiving attention. It looks like both players are going to be stretched off the field here. But, yeah, it is what it is, man. It's really disappointing. But a red card to Kurtley Arendse. And both players still receiving some attention there. We've got 5.5 minutes to go. And the All Blacks have just scored 2 tries. No, I'm joking. So both players are still receiving attention. So Kurtley Arendse getting the marching orders with the red card there. And now the Boks down to 14 men for the next 5.5 minutes. So trouble in paradise for the Boks. They're going to have to play with 14 men for the next 5.5 minutes. But I think it should be done and dusted. 19 points to 3. The All Blacks need 2 converted tries and a penalty to win it. So disappointing that the ball Burton landed the way he did. But it is like I said, the duty of the player chasing after the ball to make sure of the safety of the player in the air. And Kurtley Arendse didn't do that. I think a lengthy ban is going to come up for Kurtley Arendse after this one. So both players went up into the air, and Kurtley Arendse didn't bother to try and back out of the attempt and basically pushed Beauden Barrett in the air, and Beauden Barrett basically landed on his head from the air, which was quite a distance. So that was a straight out red card from the beginning. Right, so with 5.5 minutes to go, let's see, while we're still waiting for this injury attendance to this game. Right, so we're still waiting for the game to resume, guys. But 19 points to 3, the Boks leading, and it is what it is. Right, so the Boks should win this game today. Let's look at the player comparison between Andre Pollard and Beauden. So 14 carries from Beauden to the 5 of Andre, 44 meters made by Beauden, 26 by Pollard. And that's as far as we can get before the game resumes. So penalty is going to come up to the All Blacks. And yeah, it looks like Kurtley Arendse came off second best in that collision, as well as he's still the one that's receiving some attention here at the moment. By the looks of it, I think Beauden Barrett is fine. And in fact, it is Kurtley Arendse who has been stretched off the field here. So Beauden Barrett, I think, should have been going for a HIA as well. But let's just have a look to see what the outcome is. So 19 points to 3 it is. And now the All Blacks with the penalty then. 10 meters out from their own try line. That one is going to find touch round about the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. 5.5 minutes to go in this game. Springboks leading by 19 to 3. The line out of the back to Sam Kane now. Caleb Clark out. It comes to Havili. And there was obstruction from the All Blacks. And let's just see what the call will be from the referee. Is it a penalty or a scrum? Was it intentional obstruction? Well, it's never intentional, but it should be a penalty, really. 5 minutes to go in this game. And let's see what the referee's call will be on this one. Right, so it's going to be a scrum down then. Oh, it should have been a penalty against the All Blacks there, because, I mean, I've seen penalties given for less. But either way, it is going to be a scrum down to the Springboks roundabout between the 10 and the halfway line. This game belongs to the Boks. And I always said the team that wins this first game is going to win the Rugby Championship. So let's see how things is going to pan out. Jaden Hendricks at the back controlling it now for the Boks. Roundabout on the halfway line now. Willems with a little kick, but it's been charged down by the All Blacks. And here they come now to fire up over the 10-meter line they go. And the All Blacks now on the attack from inside South Africa's half. Whitelock to Richie Mohanga. Out it goes to Tupo Vai on the 10-meter line of the Springboks right in the middle of the field. Now Finley Christie, Dane Coles back to Sam Whitelock, just up over the 10 at the moment. Now Christie again, Ethan de Groot. Back it goes to Rico Ioane. Great defense from the box at the moment. Just keeping the All Blacks on the 10 at the moment. Now it goes back, Artie Sevilla, just up over the halfway line. Slow ball coming back now. Christie, Ethan de Groot, Will Jordan. Back it comes. Oh, it's been knocked out by the All Black. And look, Kanyama has picked it up. He makes his way close to the 22-meter line of the All Blacks. Now brought down. Slow ball coming back for the box though. Franco Moster now cuts off. Jaden Hendricks out to Kwagga Smith. Goes to the kick over the top. And that's going to go straight into touch, unfortunately. Line out to the All Blacks on a 10-meter line inside the All Blacks territory. Massive, massive, massive performance from the box. And a really poor display from the All Blacks, to be quite honest. Graham says, Guru, what's your decision on the All Blacks or on the referee's decision? I think it was the right decision, to be quite honest. So the All Blacks now taking it up to the 10-meter line of the, still inside the All Blacks territory, I think it is. So now Tupo Vai takes it up. Massive defense from the box again. Now Richie Mohanga caught behind the advantage now, gets it out to Caleb Clark into space. And here goes Caleb Clark. He's going to go all the way here. Here's Caleb Clark. No, massive tackle from Willems, stopping him 5 meters out from the try line. Now pick up and go from Shannon Frizzell. And he gets the try for the All Blacks with 2 minutes to go in this game. 19 points to 8 with the conversion to come. Well, never write the All Blacks off, but I think it's too little too late. Too little too late, I think, from the All Blacks. A massive breakout from Caleb Clark, and what defensive effort from Damian Willems there. But the cover defense, unfortunately, not good enough there. As Shannon Frizzell manages to get over in the corner for the All Blacks. Wow. Will we see 2 flash tries in 2 minutes from the All Blacks to win this game? You never know. You never know. 19-8. Wow, there's a minute to go. Surely there's no more time here for the All Blacks. Oh, conversion has gone over, it seems. So 19 points to 8. Up to 10 it is. With a minute to go in this game. Regardless, there will not be enough time for the All Blacks either way. The Box will win this game here today with a minute to go. 19 points to 10 it is. A minute to go in this game. Michael says, the Rugby Guru said the team that wins the first game will win the Rugby Championship. In my opinion, Australia always beat us in Australia. Well, Australia's not that good this year, I unfortunately have to say. Right, so can the All Blacks attack one more time here? Havili from inside his own 22 gets it out to Rico Ioane. He tries to step past a couple of defenders just up over the 22 now. Inside their own half, Will Jordan runs the angle, but a massive tackle from Kitsov gets him down. Now Tupo Vai. Tupo Vai sets it up again here for them. Oh, massive defensive effort from the box. The ball spills out the back. Billy Leroux with the kick, and he's going to get the try. The Box have scored another try, and the All Blacks are out. The All Blacks are down and dusted. Surely Ian Foster will have to go. Another try to the Box here, and that is going to be the game. 26 points to, 25. No, man, 24 points to 10 it is at the moment. Wonderful stuff, and the All Blacks hardly looks like the mighty All Blacks no more. Willie Leroux, fresh on the field, gets the try for the Box. Just a little grubber from that little backward knock from the All Blacks. And Willie gets the try and gets a group up from the Springbok fans in the stands. Brilliant to watch. 24 points to 10 with the conversion to come. Time is up on the clock, and the Boks will surely secure a 26 points to 10 victory here today. No doubt. Full time, a massive win for the Boks by 16 points today if this conversion goes over, which I doubt will be missed. 24 points to 10 with the conversion to come. And just a quick dab through from Andre Pollard. That's the final score, 26 points to 10. The Boks have defeated, destroyed, and humiliated the All Blacks today. This All Black side needs a new coach, a new management, and it is just incredible how the Boks absolutely dominated the All Blacks from the beginning to the end for the first time in many years, where I haven't been worried at all whether the All Blacks can win us after halftime, you know. So a massive performance from the Boks, disappointing from the All Blacks, but 26 points to 10 victory for the Springboks. I'll take it every day against the All Blacks. So now looking forward to Ellis Park, and I honestly can't see this All Black side beat us next week again. Not the way they're playing at the moment. But I'll let you guys decide in the end. There's a massive performance from the Boks and a 16-point victory against the All Blacks. I'll take it every single day. So until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, cheers for now.